Hello, hello, hello. It's Sunday, and we're back, and we're doing it again. And do I have audio? Let's start with that. Yeah, hello. How is everybody doing? This is 105, I think, or something like that. We're doing at the moment. Yeah. So who do we have here? Got Jiggly Bits at the start. Hello. Actually, hang on. I had your name ready last time. Let's get it put down now. Jiggly Bits. He's trying again. We've got to get there. We've got to get there. Who else we've got there? Kenji by Fart. Is that your PSN name? I'm just going to confirm that before I write that down. Yes, so hello to Jiggly Bits and Fart. And Eric Avery, Pat Moses, Orange Peel, Statman Roxy, Liam, Big Kid 78, Edith Poothy is back. Sorry, that's all over the place. How we doing? Will, give me a big hug. Something like that. How we doing? I'm not... Yeah. You've changed your thing. That's confusing. You've changed your... Is that Indiana Jones? I think it is. Fedora the Explorer. What was that from? God, I heard that recently. Indiana Jones described as Fedora the Explorer. Anyway, MZ, how we doing? Tetra, Skip. Yeah, so far is there. Okay, Slack Slow. Zinky, Equinox. Right, so we've got Big Kid as well. So we've got Kenji hyphen MN and Big Kid is just Big Kid 78. That's easy to remember. And hello, you added me last week. Hopefully you can review mine this week. Not many games. Same idea. Pod Kia or Sia? I don't know. Podcare? I don't know. Hopefully something close to that. Yeah. So what's everyone doing this week? Apart from, yeah, I'm not going to mention anything. Still playing Forza Motorsport 4. About 75% done. Got the longer races left. Nice. Yeah, I think that would be a series I would definitely play if I had an Xbox. Considering it's mostly, or most of the games are free anyway. Well, not free, but on the pass. That's the one series I would definitely like to have over here. Lee Smith, 24. Yep. 25% done with DS1. Nice. Is that of all the videos? Because, yeah, I presume you might not be using my videos. But, yeah, nice. Unless you're talking about Death Stranding. Lego Villains clean up. Nice. How's that going? Pod cheer. Nowhere close. It's Polish, but it's a very weird word. Pod cheer. Okay. New Motorsports. Maybe the new Motorsport you might try when it comes out. I mean, I have no... way of playing it. I don't think this PC just wouldn't play it. So unfortunately, all lowercase, forget to tell you. It's fine. It doesn't pick case up anyway. Finishing up Skyrim on PS5 only took 2 weeks. Nice. 2 weeks is quick. I think when I originally did Skyrim, it was 4. I think it was a whole month, and that was going pretty solidly at it. But I was doing everything on the game, not just going for the platinum. On my own first, right? Oh, right, okay. I was going to watch the videos after. Okay, nice. So, yeah, where are you up to then? Weather was nice and rainy. Managed to get to Tormented Souls. Nice. Yeah, so rainy days are always good for that, aren't they? Does it rain a lot in South Africa? I can't imagine it's a place that rains too often, right? Almost finished the Hogwarts plat. People are still doing that. Holy moly, what a terrible trophy list that game has. Yeah, it's just do everything and then do some more, isn't it? Almost done with Hogwarts. So yeah, by the way, PSN, put your PSN in the chat if you want me to look at your list. Literally got some of the Hogwarts Revelio pages left. I've legit done everything else. Quest, all the collectibles, trophies, the lot. So, Revelio... Oh, you just got to walk around. Yeah, I've seen that. I saw my son playing that, where you just have to kind of just reveal things. Took a break from trophy hunting, been playing some MMO. Indie, nice. Been waiting on Cowboy's Guide for Wolong. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be doing one for Wolong. No, I know I'm not. Neo 1 and 2 didn't. I just no. And yeah, I've had a look at the trophies and had a look at the guide as well. And there's nothing missable, so ultimately it's not much point me doing a guide for a game like that. I can't imagine it's very difficult either. Roughly a few weeks away from, but yeah, Cowboy's a good alternative for sure. He's been going a very long time. Roughly a few weeks away from Rayman Legends. A few weeks, of course, although the servers have been a bit shaky recently, which has me worried. I'm not going to say it, but no, yeah. Good luck with that. Have I played Days Gone? I have. A very long time ago when it first came out. I haven't done the DLC. Yeah, long time ago. I did a video on it, actually. Fide, how are you? I made it to the kiln, but before I did anything in there, I'm exploring around for covenants. So you're actually more than 25% through if you're there. It's about halfway, isn't it? 60 hours max. Okay, close then. The Highveld region, so it rains quite a bit. Oh, right. I don't know, I guess just Africa and rain. I don't know. There's not 2 words. I don't know. Maybe it's my ignorance. It's obviously my ignorance. Not 2 words you kind of put together often. I didn't like Wolong at first in the demo, but I tried it again and gave it a chance with its parry mechanics. I liked it. Parry, so there's a thing as well. Parry. Yes. Matt S3 is here. Hello, Matt. Got the Dead Space plat a few days ago. What a masterpiece. It really is. It's just the best remake. Yeah, it's the best remake. Between that and Demon Souls. What other good remakes have actually been? I don't know. Thank you, James, for 8 months. How are we doing? Yeah, going well here. Slow, really. I'm free of guides for a couple of weeks. I was looking at Wolong. I was thinking about doing it. But ultimately, I don't think there's enough time to do it. And it didn't need one. But yeah, free at the moment. Mark Miller, how are we doing? Are you going to play... What in the hell is Bleak Faith Forsaken? I don't know what that is. What is it? I don't know what that is. See, I'm well out of touch. Bleak Faith Forsaken. I don't know what that is at all. Never heard of that. I will have a look. Actually, I'll have a quick look at some images now and see if it's my kind of thing. I went blind, so I have no idea. It's not too bad, Dark Souls, honestly. For playing first time on your own, it's probably the best thing to do. It is the best thing to do. Bleak Faith. Brutal open world survival horror action RPG. That doesn't sound like my kind of thing, but it kind of looks like it. Survival. So it looks a bit like a... I mean, those enemies look kind of Souls-like as well. I'm not saying it is, but it looks... The armor set... Oh, but then it's also set in the future as well? Huh. I'll have a look at that. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Did you like Days Gone enough to think it deserves a second game? I want a second game really bad. I do. I think they could do a lot with the second game. And, you know, there was some problems with the original, mainly frame rate. But even that wasn't that bad. And a bit empty in places. But, yeah, I think if they had a second crack at it, it'd be really amazing, to be honest. It's one of the most overlooked exclusives, honestly. I know someone who used to live in Durban. I'm guessing that's in Africa. RE2 remake. But then I never played the original properly. I might have done like an hour or so here and there. I don't remember. So I can't first-hand say whether that is good. It was an amazing game, but to me, I never really did the original. So I can't really compare it. But of course, yeah, that's one of the best, isn't it? Demon's Souls, Resident Evil 2, and now Dead Space is up there. Shadow of the Colossus were pretty good. Again, never played the original, but I do know it's a very good remake from what people have said, so there's another one. Crash Bandicoot's a remake. It is. It does have a remake as well, yeah. DLC for RE7, of course. And RE8. Oh, hang on. RE8 might be short. RE7 might be too much for 2 weeks. Oh, I don't know. Maybe I could try that, actually. Yeah, that's not a bad shout. RE7 and RE8, or one or the other. Jason F, how are you? Days Gone is a great game, and it definitely deserves a sequel. Too bad it's not going to happen. I know. Surge 2. I don't know. Yeah, I know you're only messing. I don't know. Exactly. It feels way more rewarding because it feels like you're figuring things out for yourself. Yeah, the Souls games are extremely rewarding for the first time because you really get that feeling. You get to a point where you're back in on yourself and you don't have to do that bit ever again. Doing it, finding those things, those shortcuts and things like that for yourself is just one of the best things in the world. Mark White, how we doing? I'm going to play Wolong. No, I'm not. Neo 1 and 2 weren't my thing. Wolong is pretty much the same, or it's the same. It's not the same, but the way it's outlined, loads of loot. That was one of the things that did get on my nerves a bit as well. Was the loot everywhere, and jumping out of the levels all the time. I didn't care for. So no, maybe at some point. And hello to Wolverine as well. Yeah, so give me your PSNs. Yes, there you go. You've done it further down. Anybody else before we go? Jiggly Bits, you were right at the beginning. It was just you alone, and now we've got so many names on this list. I will spin in a couple of minutes once we just know there's nobody else. Do a guide for Asterigos. What? Asterigos. Curse of the Stars. I desperately need. I don't even know what that is. I don't know how to say it. Imagine me saying that at the beginning of every video. It'd take up a minute in itself. Fide. No, you're already here. Mafia remake. Again, I never played the original, but I did do 2. And yeah. I think they could have done more with the Mafia remake. I know it's supposed to be quite an empty world, but I think they could have done more with it. But yes, also very good. Final Fantasy VII, again, I don't really have any reference there. But I don't know, was it a great one? Because Final Fantasy VII fans, do they prefer the original? Some do. Am I not correct in thinking? Durban's got the world's largest swing standing at 220 meters high. No, I'm good. I struggle with 5 meters high, honestly. RE4, if it does become oh yeah, we've got RE4, so that might be contestant as well. Definitely need Surge 2. Okay. Yeah, that's a summer thing. Was that and Sekiro is once the next 2 games that are coming out, Star Wars and Resident Evil. Yeah, the Surge 2 I'll look at again, and Sekiro as well. One of those facts that stuck with you. Record books you used to get for Christmas. Believe it not been broken for all these years. It's not been broken for all these years. Yeah, those record books you used to get Christmas. Dad always used to get them. No, not seen one, not read one for a long time. Both the record and thankfully the swing itself. Hello to Gordo. Good to see you. Wow, Gordo's appeared. He has. Right, I'm going to put some names in. Afternoon, evening here. It's good. And I've eaten too much again. Every bloody time I do these streams. Jiggly, that's weird. I actually mistyped it and put Joggly, and it corrected it to Jiggly, so that's good. What a useless fact that was. Kenji has been changed to Ken High. I don't know why it would change Kenji. That's a real name. Big Kid, it's just put a space in yours. Pod Seer, it's changed to Pod Or. Lee, no, it's not going to change Lee, is it? And then Wolverine. Okay, I think that's everyone. That's crazy considering how wild Durban gets during the holidays. I didn't even know that. You didn't know that? Rachnid, how we doing? Fantastic. How would it? Oh no. He's going. Okay. Original Final Fantasy 7 is yeah. So yeah, I thought some people might do appreciate the original more. Jippily, how are you? And Mervyn as well. Good to see you, both of you. OG7 a lot better because less Nomura. Okay, there we go. I think Sekiro is best from software. Okay, I haven't played Elden Ring yet though. Well, let us know when you've done that. I don't think Sekiro, if you've played Bloodborne and you still think Sekiro is the best, then I don't think Elden Ring's going to change your mind, but it might. Wait for 100, another 38 to go then, Liam. Waiting, hoping for 100. Okay, well, whenever you're ready. Start Final Fantasy Remake, and only then I played Final Fantasy Original. Have to admit, it's a masterpiece. Is it better than the remake? Yes, and I guess no. Worse graphics, but better character development story. Well, yeah, that kind of goes with the age, though, doesn't it? So you can't really count that. I wouldn't. I don't know. Obviously, yeah. But the characters, I think if the characters are better, that's the most important, characters and story. But the remake's not finished, right? Because it's split up. Does it feel like they're just stretching it out? Because I'd have no frame of reference. I'm guessing they have to stretch out the whole thing to fill however many games they're doing. It's different enough to make it not really be a remake. It's basically a new game. That's interesting. I think it's unfair to say the original is better than the remake. The original was a complete package. Remake is only part one. So should we? Yeah, okay. So yeah, back there. So kind of judge it once it's a whole thing, I guess. 10 platinums with the Demon Souls. I like that, Mr. Orange Peel. Sorry, Sir Orange Peel. You don't like the combat of 7, not RE7. Go Sekiro, then Bloodborne. Okay. I think Sekiro might stay top for you. Still obsessed with that Melania fight. It's good. When have you done that? Have you just done Elden Ring, Mervyn? I don't trust a game that has 15 Final Fantasies. It's not final. Is it final or not? No, I always wondered that, but I do know why it's called Final Fantasy, and I know why they stuck with the name now. It's pretty awesome, to be honest. 2 out of 10. Surprisingly, I know a fact about JRPG. That's crazy, isn't it? 2 out of 10 are Elden Ring, though. What? 2 out of 10 are Elden Ring? I don't know. Oh, 2 out of 10. Oh, right, 2 out of the 10. Jesus. Yeah, Platinums are Elden Ring. So it's at least 2 Elden Ring and it's Demon Souls. Nice. And then you're doing Dark Souls at the moment. Platinum Gris twice this weekend. What an interesting and great little game. Love Gris with awesome music, art style, and I discovered it on one of these streams, so thanks for that. Yes, it's amazing. Yeah, that's good that indie games are getting discovered. I like that. That's what I like to hear. Right, I'm spinning. How hard was DS2 plat? Was using your guide, but man, that plat takes forever. Yes, it does. Lee... Sorry, I say it like that. Lee Smith, if you're still here, sorry I say it like that because Jiggly Bits. It's been waiting so long. Lee Smith, we're doing yours. So if you're still here, let me know and we'll get on with that. Sorry, Jiggly Bits and everyone else. Bloodborne was the best Souls game by far. Oh yes. How hard is DS2 plat? It's not really very hard, but it does take a while. It's 2.5 playthroughs. So yes, that is the worst part of it. Bloodborne, excellent, correct answer there. Wolverine as well. To those who played to have PS Plus Extra, play the Vanishing of Ethan Carter. They get it. Yeah, they're getting rid of it this week. That's true. Yes, in the Leaving Soon. I saw that because I do check that now and again just to see if it's worth anything, if anything's leaving that I wanted to do. Guess that's how I'll play it. Is RE4 a continuation of story from 2 and 3? No, kind of, but not really. No. Well, I guess no. When is it set? I don't know chronologically when it's set, but no. Well, it's got to be after. It has to be after. No? Oh, I don't know. But no, it's a separate thing, really. They're stretching it out, adding stuff. No, it is different, isn't it? Yeah. Stretching out, adding stuff, taking away stuff. I agree that it almost feels like a different game. The OG is a genre-defining game. The remake is just an excellent game. Hello to Michael Snooks. How we doing? Yeah. So if it might be different enough. Have you played Journey? Absolutely, yes. One of my best. I'm not going to go through it all again, but gaming experiences ever. Journey. Gris is so beautiful. The music, the art, the meaning made my bestie play it. My ex-boyfriend, my mum. They all loved it. Got your mum to play a game. That's pretty good. Played it 4 times. I cry at the end every time. It's when the music hits. If that music wasn't there, it wouldn't work at all. It's the perfect use of music. Is there any action in Gris? No, not really. Actually, no. There's a couple of chases, isn't there? No, to say no is wrong. No, there's a couple of chases. So, yes. Sakaguchi wanted to make it their final effort to save the company, and they treated every game as its own, not some secret crap and timelines. Yes, Final Fantasy, yes. It was their final, trying to save the company. So, that's why it was called Final Fantasy. Great Bloodborne was amazing and really full on. Absolutely. I needed to do Ethan Carter. It's quite quick. There's no platinum though, so if you're not bothered about the platinum, then yes. I think Elden Ring is the best Souls game in my opinion, but it shouldn't be Game of the Year for 2022. But I'm only up to about Slumbering Wolf Shack. It shouldn't be Game of the Year. Oh, it absolutely should be. It should be the Game of the Year every year. It definitely should have been Game of the Year. I don't know what should have been Game of the Year in 2022, if not that. What would you put if not that? Hello, Francie Roosters. Sorry I'm missing you there. We haven't had Lee Smith come back. Is he still here? I haven't seen his name come up again. We might be spinning the wheel here, Jiggly Bits. We might be spinning the wheel again. Hang on. Yeah, final call for Lee Smith. If you're not here, I'm spinning again. Amazing in parts, but didn't enjoy the open world. I liked the open world, but some of it was definitely not necessary. You've changed your name back as well, Fancy Roosters, haven't you? Because it was different last time. Yeah, some of the open world was a bit empty, yes. 1 out of 2. Ben, I listened to some guys talk about how YouTube doesn't like live streams because there are no ads. So YouTube doesn't steer new viewers to your channel. Why did you... there too. Many have started new channels just for live streams so it doesn't affect their main channel. I don't know. It kind of feels like an excuse. I don't know. I get plenty. Like December was my... thank you. Hang on. Who's that? 10. Oh, it's Eric. Eric, man. Thank you. And I think I know. I demand jiggly bits. Oh my god. Right, hang on. I can't do the paid thing, but I can spin again because Lee Smith is not coming forward here. And thank you, Eric. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You're a good one, aren't you? Keeping me afloat single-handedly. Yeah, the whole ads YouTube. Yeah, last December was my highest subscriber increase ever. So I've never really had a problem, but ultimately my channel is a weird one because I don't do weekly or whatever. I do weekly streams. I don't do weekly videos. I don't rely on people seeing my videos and then they'll disappear and nobody will ever watch them again. They kind of... Well, they're not kind of, they are evergreen. If somebody wants to platinum a certain game, Bloodborne, Elden Ring, whatever, Dead Space, then, yeah, 10 years down the line, they're still going to be potentially, hopefully, using my videos. So, I've never really been worried about the whole... I do know... Somebody said this when I was... Who was I speaking to about this? Oh, it was Ubisoft, they were mentioning about live streams hurting their main channel, and then they went off and did other things, and then came back and said no, it's actually doesn't hurt it, and it's actually better for the channel. So I don't know who to believe at this point. I just know I'm okay. I do the streams anyway for the people who are here anyway, so that's why we do them. No remake means the same game, but with some tweaks. It's a remaster. That's basically the same game with better graphics. Yes, a remaster. It's in the name of it, master, as in you change the master copy. Bloodborne has an incredible atmosphere. The insight mechanic is really cool, and the entire Lovecraftian vibe is better than most games using those themes. Absolutely. God of War Ragnarok, nowhere near. Game of the year. No. There's like 3 games I would put above God of War Ragnarok from last year. Dead Space was last. No, not Dead Space. What was it I played? What? Not Dead Space. What was the one I did before? Right, hang on. I would actually prefer to play A Plague Tale again over God of War. I think that sits above that. What have I done recently? Obviously Elden Ring. And then there was something else. I can't remember what it was. Anyway, I'm not looking up now. Apparently that story about Final Fantasy saving the company is an urban legend. Oh, that's really disappointing. I don't know. I'll go for the urban legend one. I prefer that. Right. Hang on. We haven't had him come forward again, have we? Right. No, he hasn't. Okay, I'm spinning again. He's not here. See, this is why I got rid of the list. That guy didn't even hang around 20 minutes. Hang on, we'll get it up. Hang on. Right. Where was I up to on this? I'm well behind. It's not a Jiggly Bits, I'm afraid. It's a Wolverine this time. And I know she's still here because I just saw a comment. Did I not? Yes, I did. Okay, how long's your list? Hopefully it's... Okay, we've got to have a look. So I just have a weird feeling this might be quite long. Is it 1, 2, 1, 5? Right, and I need to go back on the... I've got to do this every time. I get it ready as well. Yes, I'm not a robot. And then Wolverine 1, 2, 1, 5 update. No, still not a robot. How many games are we going to have here? It's not going to be a long one like last week, is it? Oh no, it's not as bad as last week. Not saying it was bad last week. I'm saying it was quite long. So I'm copy and pasting. I take it she's still here. I'm guessing. Yes, she is. Good. Right. I'm just going to catch up quickly here. I think Hogwarts Legacy is taking 2023 Game of the Year. RE4, maybe Suicide Squad. Oh yeah. I don't know if that's going to surprise. I would be very surprised if it did surprise. I haven't played Hogwarts, but I can't say it'd be Game of the Year. Do we allow remakes? Because I'd say Dead Space. And then Resident Evil 4, who knows at this point. Abzu's the name of the mythical water source beneath the overworld, which gives water and life to the Earth's ocean, river, lakes. Essentially, what you get. I did not know that. There you go. That's what it means. But do you enjoy Telltale? I'm well behind here, Daxton. I played Wolf Among Us and Tales from the Borderlands. I do like them. Haven't played one in quite a long time. No, I haven't. A long time, actually. But yeah, Wolf Among Us 2 has been pushed. Was that the one that got pushed this week? I think so. So yeah, unfortunately. Fantastic, like, 4th region game. Just gets better boss variety. Looks really nice. Okay, so it is good then. Wait, who's Lee Smith? Michael Snooks isn't Lee Smith. I haven't got high expectation. Yeah, Wolong, I don't know what I'm going to do with that Faisal. I think it's just going to be one of the ones I try later down the line. Suicide looks like a mix between Sunset Overdrive and Avengers. No, thanks. Thank you, Mark White. Dark Souls 2. Confession time with Ben. I don't know what I was confessing him to, but who knows. Too many puzzles and backtracking, so I'm glad I will ring. Absolutely. Saying Hogwarts Legacy's Game of the Year is wild, like it's only March. Baldur's Gate 3 is still coming. Many other games still have a chance. Let's wait and see. I mean, people who have Nintendos have got Zelda as well, so if that's something you're into, then yes. Final Fantasy 16 is up the S, that's another thing, but Hogwarts Legacy isn't that good. I mean, it's good, but it's not as good as people are hyping up to be, just another open world slog game. Yeah, that's why I've not actually played it, because I knew it. I didn't, like, I'm not amazing, just pick it up, oh yeah, it's one of these. I just had that feeling from it, it's just one of those again. Yeah, my son got bored of it pretty quickly as well. And he plays Minecraft still. Final Fantasy was been boring since they changed from turn-based, really. Hang on. Will Robinson, brother and I followed your Demon's Souls guide together and both got the platinum last night. That's really cool. Love the game, but still not sure how I feel about the world tendency. Well, that's why it's not in Dark Souls and anything from Beyond. They kind of had to keep it in because of the remake nature of it. I'm glad they did keep it in. As annoying as it is, character and world tendency is really horrible. But it was an experiment. It would be like removing things from Dark Souls 2 that they tried, and I can't remember now. Actually, no. No, they could get rid of the durability because it was really bad in Dark Souls 2. Just curious what your thoughts were. As you know, I found you from... Wait, what, Gordo? What are you asking? Hang on. What are you asking, Gordo? I'm only seeing that bit that I just read out. Good to hear. Oh, what were you asking me about? Jesus. Sorry, I missed that. I've said too many things already. I'm confusing myself. As you know, I found your guys from Jedi Fallen Order walkthroughs. I do know that. I haven't got around to it yet, but I'm saying Hogwarts Legacy because I've not seen any good games this year, bar Dead Space. I mean, it's only just March, and January, February are kind of dead months usually anyway. Picks up March, April, slows down again for summer, and then everything comes. I mean, you've got Spider-Man 2 coming. That's got to be worth something as well, isn't it? And then you've got Hollow Knight is coming, and yeah, there's a lot. Again, Zelda. It's nothing revolutionary. No, and I've done that so many games like that, you know, I call it the Ubisoft formula or whatever. I can't. Ben just said my list was bad. No, I didn't know. I knew that. No, not as bad as last week. No, as in long. I do need to start. I'm going to do that in a moment. I nearly caught up. He knows that. Hopefully he knows I'm messing. Hogwarts won't be and shouldn't be Game of the Year. It's the same as every other. There you go. Crazy, so I think it will be Game of the Year. This is the problem. It's a popularity contest, isn't it? Everything's a popularity. This is the greatest rapper or singer of the world because they've sold so many. It's weird. It shouldn't come into it at all. It shouldn't at all. Sales. Assassin's Creed in a nutshell, yes. From a trophy hunter point of view, Hogwarts feels more like Assassin's Creed game with all its collectibles. There you go. Swift, how we doing? Final Fantasy or Zelda? Okido, that's better. Jedi Survivor is the only game I care about right now. Oh yeah. Do we think? Oh, that might be a surprise as well. If they really iron that game out, I mean, it's a Souls-like. Hogwarts is very similar to Valhalla with the base trophy list, nothing particularly challenging. Yeah. Tony Todd as Venom. Yes, of course he's doing it, isn't he? Playing a weird game at the moment called Immortal Legacy, the Jade Cipher. Pretty good, short FPS. I don't know what that is at all. Good, he knows. Good stuff, good stuff. Yeah, EC Mirage. Hell, they might even come through with that as well. Dead Island 2. Interesting. Just on your analogy, Van Gogh died without popularity at all. Really, or recognition, his recognised genius was a revolutionist. Was revolutionist, yeah. Without any point. A lot of artists did. There's that photographer as well, that woman. Oh, God, what was her name? And she never put her stuff out anywhere. Oh, God, what's her name? And then she died, and they were clearing her house out or whatever, and there was just thousands and thousands of photographs. And she's, God, retroactively become one of the most famous, and now I of course can't remember her name. Photographers of the modern time. Well, photography is obviously modern, but so yeah, it doesn't really mean anything. Evening Ben, how are we doing, Large Limpet? Been a little while. Me and my son have been co-oping Dead Island. Nice. We've got Dead Island and Riptide done on PS3. How's that holding up? Is that in preparation for Dead Island 2, or are you just on a bit of a Dead Island hit at the moment? And yeah, good to see you. Have you seen Xbox got angry with shovelware? I have not. Ab Animals isn't even a game, and just a video of cats. Achievements unlock after a total of 16 minutes watching. Have Sony acted? They've got angry. I didn't know that. No. Abs Animals. Is that the original one from like PS3 days? Is that still going? No, I didn't know about that. Should be Game of the Year. They don't really put remakes as Game of the Year contestants, though, do they? This is the problem. Otherwise, yeah, RE4, Dead Space. Dead Space really is going to take some beating, honestly. Sup, nerd. The Dog, how we doing? A lot of best games coming out recently are remakes, remasters, PS2, 3 era. Dead Space, RE4, Crisis Core, Persona, exactly, yeah. Hellblade 2, yes, I'm probably not going to play that, though, unfortunately. She used to take photos of people around big American cities like Chicago, New York. Exactly, yeah, she did street photography. I can't remember her name. Yeah, not so modern. I know. Wynn Bullock is one of my favourite photographers. All their stuff looks like old Universal Horror. I don't know. I'm going to look that up. I don't know who that is. I don't even know if that's a male or a female. What name is Wynn? Wynn Bullock. I never heard of them. Need new A to Z list. We aren't there yet. May, yeah. May. So warming up and pulling my sleeves up. Right. We need to get going. So we're doing Wolverine's list. One does not simply play video games for fun. There's a trophy list that needs to be completed. Exactly. I don't know who's... Oh, wait. Gamers don't die, they respawn. Level 660. 16,018 is your total. 425 platinums. That's a lot. Country rank 1,235. I wish that was one more the other way, because then we wanted to... Oh, anyway. World rank 5,914. And a completion of 74.75. You skimmed over it. I skimmed over what? And we're getting the scrolling. I posted it, Ben, Vivian Mayer. Oh, I even said that. Is that who I'm thinking of? Oh, that... I guess it's a name. Names just go over my head, don't they? Maybe that's why I don't remember it. Yes, I even read that out. I remember now. Was it Martha? Ooh, Martha Cooper. Who's that? Oh, we're done. Okay. Anyone know how to get a GoFundMe running? I need to raise some money for some moolah for a professional editor. I have no idea. Editor of what? Of your book? I think it. I have no idea. Honestly, I wouldn't know where to start with that. Makes a huge difference playing Dead Island co-op, I'm sure. Yeah, that's the sort of game that has to be done co-op, surely. Yeah, Abs Animals is the PS1 that just came over. Xbox made a statement on it, guaranteed it will get pulled. Also told every series to change their games, skip levels. Now that's what we need. That makes me really like Xbox for doing that. Without Sambi, there is no Dead Island. I don't know who that is. Loads of her photos weren't even developed. She was that minor at the time of her work. From the negative, yeah, it's just thousands of them. Looking forward to Haunted Chocolatier, Stardew Valley. I don't know what that is. Haunted Chocolatier. Right, in we go. Still waiting for Platinum Chasers, the game with Ben has protagonists and we are NPCs. Trophy night has to be a main boss. Excuse me. Right, so we're healthy playing in 2009. The first one is 2009. So yeah, not many. It wasn't an instant takeoff for you as it was with some back then. But yeah, we're at Killzone. Uncharted 2. I'm surprised you didn't go back and do that. We'll see when your first one is. God of War, Final Fantasy 13, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, Red Dead Redemption. Oh, that you can still go back and do as well. Flower, Street Fighter 4, don't blame me on finishing that. UFC Undisputed 2010. Tekken, Heavy Rain was your first. Maybe if you did some DLC, maybe we'll see. Yeah, I think. Oh, yeah, maybe. Who knows? Yeah, it was a slacker. Demon's Souls you did play, or you at least tried it in 2010, which is a lot better than most. So you were an early adopter. Yeah, Heavy Rain, God of War 3, Fallout 3. Everyone played Fallout 3 back then. X-Men Origins, Wolverine, of course. Of course you did that one. I mean, it's a good game, though. Black Ops, Sonic the Hedgehog 2, Red Faction Guerrilla. So still not really got the bug yet. Infamous you did, though. Fallout New Vegas, Uncharted 3. Wait, it was 2 down there, wasn't it? Shadow of the Colossus, Eco, Peggle, Modern Combat Domination. I don't remember that. Probably, yeah, if it was that rare, I didn't even look at it. Martha Cooper is an American photojournalist who documents a lot of street art. It could have been, I don't know if Martha Cooper. Oh, that sounds familiar, that name, whereas the other one didn't. I don't know who it is now. Working on Ardeon now, currently searching for the undead horses. Oh, there's one in particular that was quite hard to find. I think it was the black one at the top. Oh, where was that? Yeah. Ben recommended to go back, do Red Dead PS3 trophies in 2023. Wow. I mean, people are still doing it, like Large Limpet there. Do you remember what insane button mash bit of Origins Wolverine against the Sentinel as your feet falling in the sky? Do I remember that? Is that when you fall off the cliff? Is that bit? Oh, if not, then no. RDR 1, if it wasn't for online, I would have platted it. A lot of people probably did. Peggle's great. Peggle's fun, yeah. I never got to play that game. Wolverine is my favourite comic book character. I mean, we've got a new one coming, so that's good. Peggle, yeah. It's not around anymore. Is it? No, it's got to be around. Surely there's still some Peggle knocking about. I need to knock out the full posse trophy in RDR1. Good luck with that, honestly. I mean, surely people... It's probably a lot more popular than most games, honestly. It's amazing that a 2010 game still has online. That's... Yes. That's the one. To almost break your controller doing it. Yeah. I don't remember I remember the section... But I don't remember the button mashing. No. All Forza games don't really have online anymore. That's good. Scott Greenleaf, how we doing? Medal of Honor. I think I did try that. Yeah, that was one of the ones I thought, no, I'm going to do a load of games and do all the online stuff, and then I don't have to worry about it later on. And Medal of Honor was horrible. I don't know why I started it, and I shouldn't have, and I wish I hadn't. Do you know what? The PS3 era was the golden age of trophy hunting. I gotta say it. It really was. And I think one of the reasons for that was there wasn't that many games. There was obviously a lot of games, but now there's just too much. I know that sounds kind of weird, almost. But you could... I don't know. This is why I didn't do it at the beginning of the PS4. It didn't really take off with me, trophy hunting. I stopped for 2 years or whatever it was. But yeah, the PS3, you try anything, and for now it's just there's just too much, and you go for the easy stuff that really shouldn't have your attention. I used to love organising all the PS3 stuff and trying to figure it out which to do. That was kind of part of the best bit for me. Was there wasn't too much on the PS3, but now there is. But hey, there you go. That's just me. Was a game that got me into achievements. Wrote a walkthrough. Oh, you wrote a walkthrough. Nice. Can we still read it? Is it still up? Would anyone here willing to be standby help me in Madame Madan? I have not started that, unfortunately. It's crazy some of the games that still have servers up. Much more random old one than Red Dead 1. Like what? 2000 servers are still... That's pretty good. The delay as well, waiting for the beta breath. Exactly. It's okay, people... The game has only offline trophies, but it's 150 hours, so it's a grind. The grinding is playing as Ben, looking through the NPC's trophy lists, but none of them are as good. None of them are good. But no, what? I'm looking through trophy lists and none of them are good. Oh, you did it on True Achievements. Okay, I'm gonna have a look at that. True achievements. Oh, yeah. Why not? There are too many games nowadays. The industry has quantity over quality. Always surprises me that when people complain there's nothing to play. My backlog could last me the next 2-3 years straight. Easily. Easy. Yeah. Talk about random online from PS3. Warhammer 40k. I play Warhammer 40k Space Marine every weekend online. Is that still up? That when I said before, Medal of Honor, I did a load of games and just did the online because I thought they'd shut them down. I didn't want to miss any because I was trying to platinum everything. One of those was 40k, Warhammer 40k Space Marine. I've got the online done for that. I've not done the single player at all. And that's still going. That's pretty good. Not as good as your guy. Oh, you're too kind. But I'm sure it is, honestly. I mean, it's on their website. So it's got to be. Look at Sony's exclusives. Every game has the same trophy list. At least games on the PS3 were a little inventive and frustrating. Yeah. I do kind of miss that sometimes. The frustrating aspect. Weirdly... do miss it sometimes. Currently working on 100th Platinum Resident Evil 1 McSquizzy. Very nice. That's a good one to get actually as a 100. Adam Brown, how are we doing? Completely agree. PS3 was when trophy hunting was at its best and most fun. User interface is much better now with how quick the list load us, showing trophy rarity and things like that. Yeah, there's quality of life things that are much better now. The PS3 is so slow. I can't even anymore. No. But yeah, I don't know whether it was just everything was new and people were experimenting still with trophy lists and things like that, and it just felt different. That's what it felt. It felt different. Instantly, as soon as I got PS4, it just didn't feel the same. It took me so long to get into it then. And then now PS5, I was doing the earlier this year, the whole month. and it just feels like what? Like, it's just, I think I said it, systematic. It's just on to the next one. You can just plow through 30 games in a month and not even blink an eye. You can do that in a day, to be honest, depending on what you play. It just felt different. I don't know. I don't need new games. I've got the PlayStation Top one as well, Plus, and I do not need to buy games ever. I only ever buy games I need to do on here. Backlog is too long, need to clean it. Everybody does. Razvan, how we're doing? I missed the whole PS3 menu, the photo with the smiling kid, cake, cats on it. It was just different. I guess it's nostalgia, isn't it? So many servers closed, exactly. Right, on we go. Skyrim without the DLC, but then, 125 hours without DLC. Black Ops Hitman Absolution, which was fine. We wouldn't have got Hitman as it is without that, so we've got to take that. Uncharted Drake's Fortune, Infamous 2. I'm just looking at these games. I think I remember doing them all. Hitman Absolution, Drake's Fortune, Infamous. Capcom Arcade Cabinets, I did not do. Battlefield, about halfway through. It was getting a bit boring, that one. Bad Company 2, my favourite Battlefield still. Yeah. I did like the modern aspect of 3 though. But then modern shooter, imagine that being novel. I've got mad nostalgia for playing SingStar at people's parties in about 2009. I remember doing What's That Coming Over the Hill. Is it a monster? I don't. I never played it. Has everyone had a PS5 bug where the game and the playtime doesn't update? It's driving me. I do not. I never used that where your games and playtime don't update. I never use it, so I couldn't say yes or no. I might have the bug and not know it. That sounds weird. Arrow, how we doing? Hope you're good. Caved and got Ragnarok so far. So good so far, 20 hours in. Nice. It's still a great game, obviously. Still a great game. 25 games on the backlog. I plan to do 22 of them. Hogwarts is still 42 hours, even though it should be 50. Oh, it's still broken. Must agree, modern Sony first game party list is so easy and boring. When Ragnarok was at 50% rarity, plat rarity, you know something is wrong. Yeah, they're trying to appeal. I think, well, it's got to be something to do with because they're trying to push not that it's a bad thing, it sounds like I'm against it, the accessibility of games. They're kind of trying to lead it, aren't they, Sony? So it's got to be tied to that as well. So they're not experimenting because it might mess up the formula, I guess. I don't know. DLC gets delisted. That is annoying, really annoying. Hitman Absolution was amazing. It's story driven, which makes it different. But who don't like plays a favourite agent? Yeah. I don't remember much of it. It was good at the time, but I have no urge to replay it. So, I don't know. It felt different because the games were quality, not quantity. We didn't have so many shovelware as we have now. Games were creative, innovative. Nowadays, everybody is doing open world cookie cutters. Yeah. Well, having said that, there's Far Cry 3. That kind of started it, didn't it? That and it's Ubisoft all together, isn't it? That and Assassin's Creed. But yeah, let's see how different every game is that we come across here. PS3. So Lego Harry Potter, obviously that was new back then, 5 to 7. Actually, we're in 2013 now. Ratchet & Clank Call for 1. Closure, I don't actually know what that is. Knit Underground, that was a PS Plus. I never tried it. Pinball Arcades, or Pinball. Vanquish. I know people love Vanquish. I've not done it, but I know people like that. The thing is with crap games on the PS3, even if they were crap, it was still 10 hour. Exactly. Don't normally do DLC unless I really, really love the game. That's a good way to do it. Bring more easy games. I'm tired of doing 0.1, 0.2 games. Get annoyed too easily, but I throw a party when it's done. Get annoyed too easily. You hate doing the rare games, you're saying. Patrick McGowan, thank you if you're here. Ben's voice does remind me a little bit of Sean Bean, maybe why he dies so much in his walkthroughs. I mean, he was from, Sheffield, which is close enough, I would say, so maybe. Or Sheffield from here. 30 miles, something like that. So, yeah. Maybe that's why he dies so many times. That's good, though. It's rare if you see a big AAA release have a plat rarity lower than 30% on PSN profiles nowadays. Not just Sony. Yeah. What difficulty would you give the Dead Space remake platinum? Let's give it just a middle 5. It's honestly not too bad once you get used to it. If you're bothered by scary games, I guess that's a hurdle to get over. But once you've got over that and the anxiety of what happens if I die, and you realise it's not actually that bad, then yeah, it's not bad. 5, maybe even less if you're experienced at Dead Space. Definitely less if you are. I've said this so many times. Origins scale gone. What they should have gone to? What? Oh, Origins were the biggest they should have done. Okay. Do it for Yorkshire. Yorkshire. Sean Bean. Sheffield. He's a Blades fan. I don't know. Where, yeah, I guess. Sure. I don't know which one. Joe Danger 2. I did the first one, kind of. It's quite difficult. I didn't do it all the way through. Assassin's Creed, Tekken Revolution, LA Noire. LA Noire, I'm surprised he didn't play that all the way through. Assassin's Creed 2, of course, everybody did. Ni no Kuni, a lot further than I did. Call of Duty Ghosts. Excuse me, we've got to be getting close. We didn't do much over Christmas there. Got to be getting close to PS4 soon. Sly Cooper, Thieves in Time, Assassin's Creed 4, Black Flag, Battlefield 4 you've done, nice. GTA 5, PS3 version, oh dear. Smuzz, how we doing? Good to see you. Yeah, RDR2 is 0.1 last I checked. Enjoyed it, but getting a card deck 5 times in a row or any of the online trophies was annoying. I don't know, I kind of loved everything about RDR2. Just everything. I can't, as long as it took me, and things like that, looking for the animals, certain animals, just forever, the moose or whatever, the northern moose or whatever the hell it was called, even that, I look back on it fondly now. Every part of that game, even if it annoyed me at the time, or I think it did, it just didn't annoy me. I could do it again. There is an urban myth that Sean Bean dies more than any other actor, but I think John Hurt is top of the list. Is that right? I mean, he does die a lot, though. That's kind of a spoiler in saying that. If you've ever not watched a film where Sean Bean, or a TV show where Sean Bean's in it, he's probably going to die. Or if he's in a new film coming up, he's probably going to die. Kathy Matthews, I don't know who that is. Thank you so much for all your guys. No problem. Thanks to you, I got the RE8 plat and the Alan Wake. Now I'm getting Dead Space remake. Yeah, it's great. Dead Space, honestly. And yeah, thank you. Like Alien Isolation for anxiety inducing. First 5 hours it became one of my faves. Mates still call me out for the screaming in front of him during Silent Hill 2. And you get to do that again this year because Silent Hill 2's out again. Yeah, Alien Isolation's another one with the anxiety. Once you got the flamethrower, it all just kind of went away. Sheffield United are the Blades. That's the red circle with the black, right? And the other one's Wednesday, which is the other side of the city. Sheffield, I think that's near where my brother lived. Yeah. Looking forward to Diablo 4 open beta. Still a bit skeptical on the monetization. Oh dear. The Island. I haven't watched that in so long. And spoilers, he dies in the island. The only thing I've seen Sean Bean where he does not die is the Silent Hill movie. Oh yeah. Does he not? No, he doesn't. Did he? Did he? He was hurt in the name. Ha 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 ha. I find it amusing the first film I can think of where Sean Bean doesn't die in Silent Hill. Oh, there's another one. Which is weird. It is a bit weird, isn't it? And hello, Tommy, by the way. He's a great bad guy in that film, Will. The Island. No, Tommy. I love going for RDR2 Plat. I just really took my time with it and spread it over 2 years. The game needs to be experienced at a slow pace, absorbing all the detail and immersion in my... Oh, yes. I don't know who Sean Bean is. How do you not know who Sean Bean is? You're English as well. He's... Where do you... You're Liverpool, right? You're like 60 miles away from kind of where Sean Bean... He was in everything English. Everything English Sean Bean has been in some... He's in Game of Thrones. He must have seen Game of Thrones. What else has he been in? Oh, he was a Bond villain, wasn't he? Guess what? Spoiler alert. Who dies more, Ben or Sean Bean? I can see which way that would go. The moose was always outside the map. National Treasure either. Or any of the Sharps. Oh, God, Sharp, yeah. National Treasure. He... does not die? What happens to him in National Treasure? I can't remember now. I watched that a few months back. Never seen him in anything. Okay. What's the one where he gets trampled by a load of cows? Also, that drama he was in called Marriage was one of the most boring things I've ever seen. I've not heard of that. A load of cows. I don't know what that is either. Patriot Games, yeah. GoldenEye. See, Alec Trevelyan. He knows his name. Goes to jail. Ah, right. I guess I just don't remember it. You haven't seen a single episode of Game of Thrones? Ooh. How many series do you watch of Game of Thrones if you were to recommend it? You say all of them? You can't really stop though, can you? The first series. It's like Walking Dead. I would just say watch the first series. On we go. GTA 5, yeah, Final Fantasy 10 HD, some more Lego. Here we go. Doing a few more now. Deadpool, which, wow, we played it all the way back then. Jurassic the Hunted. Yes, that was US exclusive one. Couldn't get it over here easily. Ronin. God, he is in Ronin, isn't he? Yeah. His daughter dies after being mauled by a dog. What? He's a vet in it. In what? National Treasure. Yeah, my wife only watched the first series and was content. Yeah, I could see that. Equilibrium. That's quite an underrated film, actually, Equilibrium. That's a good film. And they move with his wife to town and she comes back for a week. I don't remember that. 3 episodes of Game of Thrones with the missus. We both could not get into it. That is different. I don't know anybody who's not got into Game of Thrones. I mean, there's obviously, yeah, it happens. There's things I can't stand that people watch all the time. Not that I can't stand it, I just couldn't get into it. One of them being 24 and The Sopranos. Yeah, I know. Especially Sopranos. Seen a single modern hit series, just now watching Breaking Bad. It's okay, I guess. Huh. Okay, I guess. I don't know if I could say okay, I guess, about Breaking Bad. Equilibrium is awesome. It is. It's been a very long time since I've seen it, though. Oh, the one where he gets trampled by a car. Right, sorry. I think I've started something. I know, right? What can't you stand? No, 24. No, 24, I can't do that. I don't really like him as an actor. I think he's kind of boring. The guy who sells the what is it he sells now? Trading app. Never watched 24 Sopranos or Breaking Bad. Best series I've seen in a long time is Reacher. Yeah, and parents said for me to watch that. Again, I don't know. Because I've seen the guy, he's huge, which does make... It's obviously a lot more accurate to the books than Tom Cruise. Only my dreams. I've spread my dreams under my feet. Tread softly because you tread on my dreams. What's that from? I don't know what that's from. I didn't mind the last season of Game of Thrones as it wasn't massively invested in the story. Just like the action. Well, there you go. That's not too bad. Kiefer, that's the guy. Here's one for you. Name your some popular TV movies or TV you don't like. Yeah, so I think I could do that. I don't know. Most films I could probably do quite a lot. TV shows, most of them. There's very few TV shows that I can watch. Yeah, he's Venom. He's Snake, isn't he? In Metal Gear Solid 5, that's right. Generally stunned you don't like Sopranos. I know, to know the taste of films, I know it is a weird one. I watched maybe half the first series, if not a bit more, and it just went away. I just thought, no, I don't know why I don't like this, but I didn't carry it on. I know, it's a weird one. I have always thought about retrying it, but yeah. Who knows, maybe someday. I kind of know how it ends as well, but then again, I'm not really usually spoiler sensitive, so that doesn't really bother me. Yeah, I think ultimately what it is I just prefer films as a medium than shows, TV shows. I went back last night and watched some of the Last of Us faction stream where Alan and I joined for a few games. One thing that blew my mind was during the pandemic, and it feels like ages. Wow, was that only then? So what, 20... God, that was 3 years ago. That is quite a long... I actually said to my wife the other day, a couple of days ago, the pandemic is now part of history, isn't it? It's not now anymore. I know it's still a knocking about, but most people... I don't think about it ever anymore. So now that is part of history, I would say. It's kind of weird. It was such a big thing. It was life-changing. It was so strange at the time, and now it's gone. It's history. Better Call Saul is better than Breaking Bad. I would say, yes. I would say it is actually of the two. It's a Keats poem from being in equilibrium. Okay. I thought it might be. Endgame is my least favourite film ever. I thought it was a disgrace. Oh, I don't know. I kind of liked Endgame. There are some others, Marvels, that I definitely didn't like. Blacklist, nope, I haven't. Emmerdale couldn't get into an episode. Couldn't get in on episode 9301, surprisingly. The past now. The pandemic is history. It's part of history now. Managed to get 99 plats. Razvang, so close. What we're doing for 100 again? I think you've mentioned it, haven't you? Right, we need to crack on a bit. Got a couple of hours here. South Park Stick of Truth. Can't wait for that. Hopefully, that might be this year. I haven't heard anything about it. I wonder when we're going to get that. Lego Batman 2, DC Superheroes, yes. Kingdom Hearts 358/2 days thing, yep. Some more Kingdom Hearts, Bioshock. Everybody likes Bioshock. American History X is my favourite film. Huh. I mean, I do like American History X a lot. I used to watch it a lot. I've watched it last year. But before then, it was like 10 years before since I've seen it. I much prefer films too, but Sopranos is one of my favourite shows that is up there, right with my favourite films. I don't usually like gangster films either, but Sopranos themes run much deeper. You don't like gangster films? What, like Scorsese and that? Or what? I don't know, I kind of do. I don't know. I do need to retry it. I need to... Yes. Looking forward to seeing new Ant-Man. Feels like it plays off the back of Loki series, which I thought was good. Other Marvel stuff lately, not so much. Yeah, see, again, Marvel. I will be taking my mum, because she's the bigger fan at this point, to see Guardians. But yeah, Marvel, I don't know anything. Ant-Man, I saw the trailer, and obviously you're fine. You go and watch it. Hope you'll enjoy it as well. But it just didn't do anything for me. I feel like I've already seen it somewhere already. I don't know. How's the movie channel? It's weird. I'm going to be doing a couple of things on it, but nothing that's going to be really like essay type, scripted or anything like that. Just some sort of clip videos and things like that, just kind of mess around with it. And I don't have the time to take it too seriously right now, which is unfortunate. Plus I've got this other thing I'm trying to do, so yeah, unfortunately. I don't know. Couldn't get into Boardwalk Empire with Terrence Howard, even though someone I wouldn't shut up about. Apparently he's retired from acting now. Terrence Howard has. Oh yeah, I've not seen him in a long time. Huh. What was that film he did where he was the rapper in the South that won an Oscar? Was it 3-6 Mafia? The one? That was a really good film of his. Apart from that, I don't know. He was Rhodey, wasn't he, first? Okay, Abigail, I will see you soon. Working on a bunch of games at the moment. Which one gets is fine with me. Okay, good. Watch The Departed. It's an amazing film. Absolutely, I watched it last night, and I didn't forget how good it was. It's just really watching it. You know when you watch a film and then you watch it the second time and you really watch it, or the third time, that's when you watched The Departed again last night. So good. And I know, if he's still here, that Z watched the original this week or last week or something like that. Goodfellas better than Godfather 2. There's my unpopular opinion. I don't know. I haven't seen it both. I've seen Goodfellas maybe 5 years ago. Godfather I've not seen for quite a long time, so I don't know, but I don't know if I can agree. Just made me feel Ben has a bald Edward Norton vibe going on. Oh Jesus, let's not go there. As long as it's just the look. Goodfellas and Heat are two films I shouldn't have been watching as a kid, but watched over and over again. Heat is just a masterpiece. Heat is better than Goodfellas, I will say. For niche reasons, I'm glad because the last few years Marvel died off in quality, really. I do like gangster film bends, but I'm just saying I don't like them a lot, and I don't like Sopranos just because of its mafia surface. Okay. I'm here, you did. I know you did. I saw it on thingy. Gangster films are male fantasies. There is a lot of macho bravado, infernal flair. I've seen the first one. I haven't seen the second and third. I know Criterion have done it now, so I will be getting it at some point. It's been a long time since I did. But yeah, I think Criterion are having a sale on that particular one at the moment. I forgot about that. I might get that. Hang on. Gangster films are male fantasies. Yes. There's not much in it for women, is there? Gangster films. I don't know. Or is there? Yeah. We've got some women here. Opinions on gangster films, then. Is it just something you don't watch? There's definitely, yeah, if you think about it, they really are geared towards male audiences, aren't they? And if women do appear in it, they get slapped around or disrespected. I'm thinking about Jack Nicholson with I forget her name in The Departed last night. I prefer Goodfellas to Godfather, and I think Apocalypse Now is Coppola's best movie. My unpopular opinion for the day. I mean, Apocalypse Now is pretty damn good. It goes deep. That's the thing. It's not surface level at all. The diner scene in Heat is Shakespearean. Tom Sizemore, by the way. Of course, Tom Sizemore. Yes, he died this week. Yeah, he was on drugs for a long time, wasn't he? I don't know if he ever properly recovered from it, but yeah, the scene, it's just perfection. Gangster films are interesting because of the organised nature of crime and how these outlaws have their own codes and conducts of their own which must abide. Guess because I'm a girl. I don't mean it in that way. Goodfellas. Don't watch, don't care. There we go. Never watched a gangster film or show. Okay. Yeah, I do like that what you said, the code and conduct kind of thing. It's they're so violent and horrible people, yet they have this code, and yeah, it's a weird world. Anyway, right, Sonic Generation. Yes, Sonic Generations, Skate 3, Sonic Ultimate Genesis, of course, in the US. Battlefield 3, PlayStation Home. Hang on a minute. How the time flies. I skipped over that. Gordo. Sorry, I missed that. 25 months. Jesus Christ, how did I miss that? How time flies when you're having the fun. Thank you, Gordo, for 25 months. Jesus. Half the Goodfellas cast is dead now. Ray Liotta, Paul Zavino. Yeah, I mean, they were old then, most of them. Haven't watched a gangster film, but have played one. I'm including GTA here. That's true. Goodfellas pizzas is better. They are good though. Yeah, and that's okay. It is okay if you hate GTA. Most people think Godfather 1 and 2 Coppola's best from my experience. So when I say Apocalypse Now is his best, negative reactions over the years. I have recently got all 3 Godfathers. Will I watch 3? I don't know. Yeah, I'll watch 3 again. And Apocalypse Now 4K. Haven't seen them for a long time, so I'm going to watch them and we'll see. I don't know. Godfather 1 is a bit overrated compared to 2, and I think the man who is in both of them, Apocalypse Now and Godfather, is better in Apocalypse Now. Christ, what's his name? On the Waterfront, Marlon Brando. Chinese takeaway Nero's called Goodfellow, and everyone just calls it Goodfellas. I've reached that age where I now like westerns. I've always liked westerns. I love westerns. It's some of the older ones are a bit ropey, but some of them are just spectacular. Right, PlayStation Home. Yeah, PlayStation Home was a weird thing, and they haven't done anything like that since, have they? Advanced Warfare, Sonic Adventure, Mirror's Edge. I do like Mirror's Edge, but it's just no. Flower. It's just not something I can do. Robert Duvall's in both too. Yes, he is. Bobby Duvall. He is, but I was talking about Marlon Brando. DuckTales, Infamous Second Son. Here we go. This is PS4 era now, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, so the Flowers actually. Oh, might not be the first because you were doing these. Infamous Second Son, Assassin's Creed Rogue, Infamous First Light. Rogue you did. Oh, that's PS3, of course. Last of Us Remastered, Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep. Always forget that one. Rechained, Dead Space. Nice, you did Dead Space in 2015. It's rare that we see a Dead Space Platinum that late. If we see it, it's really early, 2009, 2010. Yeah. I got into westerns after playing Red Dead. Yeah, nice. Speaking of movies, I don't watch war movies either. War movies I do like. War movies. Honestly, because I don't know why do we watch them? The best war movie of all time is not even really about war, and that's Paths of Glory. It's probably Kubrick's best film as well, to be honest. War films, some of them, if they glorify war, it's like, no. But yeah, sort of the Tom Hanks, Steven Spielberg era with the TV shows. That's a TV show I'll watch again. It's more of a mini series, but yeah. Roxy is boring. Oh dear. Outlaw Josie Wales, 10 out of 10. Yes, and Tombstone as well. I've actually got Tombstone, the Clint Eastwood collection up there. it's a damn fine collection. It's pretty amazing. It's everything he's ever been in or directed. It's a lot of films. I think it's like 64 films or something. Like Weston's current... Yeah, he's got a good run at the moment. Yellowstone at 1883, 1923. They're all written by the same guy who was the sheriff in Sons of Anarchy. He did Wind River and things like that as well, the film. He's on fire at the moment. My favourite Westerns director, Akira Kurosawa. That's a cool answer. You can save an extra 20% off HMV by referring a friend if you're going to buy some Criterions in the sale. God damn it. I know. I forgot about that. I did it with my wife. There was a few Criterions for sale a month or so ago, and they had it on then. I've already done it. They didn't return my 20% voucher off, though, because you get one for the person you recommend and one for yourself. They never sent it me, though. Zulu, nice, yes. Oh, you did Dead Space back in October, nice. Done the trilogy, all three, nice. Have you... Saving Private Ryan is the best war movie. Ooh, I don't know about that. Never been a movie fan. Okay, yeah. I mean, there's some really big things you've not seen. So yeah, I was guessing that. Yeah. Lord of the Rings a war movie. It might be, kind of. Being lazy, not at all. Daughter was born, so I didn't have a lot of time free. That makes all the sense. All the sense. Right, so Counter Spy you tried. Far Cry 4. You did. So Papa Yo. Did I ever do that? I remember that. It was PS Plus, wasn't it? Ben, you missed my fact. Who? Oh, the whole villain stroking a cat trope, Lofel, comes from Cardinal Richelieu. In Alexander Dumas. Three Musketeers. Who had 15 cats. I didn't know he even used to put his red cardinal's hat on the youngest cat. Zarathustra. He loved it so much. I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, so I know Three Musketeers. He had 15 cats. I don't remember that. And that's where the stroking cat trope came from. Is that the first time it was there? I didn't see that. Was it not before then? Missed Will's fact for the first time ever. You can keep referring as long as you've got emails to use. Aha, referring. Aha. Yeah, I might do that and grab that Infernal Affairs, because I am running out of Criterions I don't have. I'm not. Some of the newer ones are really quite expensive still, so I'm not getting those until they drop. Quite sure. Lord of War is one of Nicolas Cage's best films, definitely. John Wayne, is John Wayne. That's some of the Western stuff. There's some good John Wayne, but I'm not really a big John Wayne fan. Kids are a bit older. I seem to have more time. Yes, Ben, is it going to be in story and how Will becomes villain? Yeah. Right, on we go. Minecraft at 38% platinum. That's ridiculous. Never Alone. Watch Dogs you actually managed to do. New Order, Shadow of War, Mordor, sorry, I always get them. Cloudberry Kingdom. We saw that last week as well. Elder Scrolls Online. Good luck trying to finish that. Final Fantasy Type 0 HD. Entwined. Dying Lights you did. Excuse me. Three Amigos and Blazing Saddles are masterpieces. They are technically, yes, Westerns, okay. Slender, The Arrival, Stealth Inc. 2, A Game of Clones, Outlast. Oh, man, that first jump scare in Outlast. Mortal Kombat Arcade Collection. Oh, I think I might have tried that as well. That's all of them, isn't it? Another World. Battlefield 4 again. Kingdom Hearts 2 Unmechanical Extended. Another one of those ones I always said I was going to try but never did. Grand Theft Auto 4. I guess you tried it a little bit anyway. Until Dawn. Excellent. Kevin Stevenson. How are we doing? I'm doing well. How are you doing? Cloudberry Kingdom, we had that last week, and somebody did mention it. I don't remember what it was now. It was around in the mid-17th century. He's a real figure. Dumas included him in Three Musketeers in 1844, though. Find a real-life affinity, and it's become stable. Right. Okay. So he, in the books, strokes the cats, and it was real. So that trope, which you kind of associate with Bond villains, I suppose, is from the 17th century. There we go. Where is the Criterion sale going on? Honestly, where isn't it going on? There's a shop on eBay that's doing it. They're actually cheapest. I think they were the cheapest, like 50p. HMV, Amazon's actually got it on as well. So everywhere. Some of them are as low. I say as low as 13. It's not really low, is it? But yeah, for Criterion, that is cheap. Some of them aren't as cheap. Just searched up level 319 on Cloudberry Kingdom. It's ridiculous. Why? Why is that specifically that one? Wooly, did I see your name? Did I say it before I saw it? Hello, Wooly, by the way. PS4, I recently acquired a PS Vita and PS3, so now I have recent platinums on those. I'm going backwards. That's cool, though. That's really good. Plans to do a World Long Guide. And no, I'm not. I had a look at it. I was thinking about doing it because I have what have we got, like 2-3 weeks now before it comes out. Resident Evil 4, that is. It doesn't like it needs one. Nothing's missable. It's the Neo kind of structure, isn't it? So it doesn't really need one of my type of guides, unfortunately. I like a linear thing, so yeah, no, I'm not going to do one, unfortunately. This is a nice evening relaxing with 1 week old on my lap. Oh, wow, congratulations. Oh, whoa, I missed that. I presume you're talking baby, not, cat or dog. Congratulations, Wooly. We knew that. Did we not? Did you not mention that? There's a couple of people who had babies recently. I'm sure you did mention it. We just have faith that he's right. An idea for the A to Z challenge. Maybe create a large group where we help each other in online games if we have a game with online not done, for example. I did think of doing this in the past. Yeah, it is something I have thought about doing in the past. Yes. Maybe, yeah. Is it an AI? Will's an AI, that's it. There's a sleep next to me. Still have a few games done this week. Even with a little one. Yeah, I think it was you were talking about you will still find more time than you'd think. His next guide is the Surge 2. No problem. And your Dark Souls 3 guide is excellent. Well, thank you, Kevin. Thank you. I thought he was a teenager. Yeah, baby daughter. I mentioned it 2 weeks ago. You did. We only got out of the hospital at 8 on Sunday last week. So I wasn't here. It was a nightmare labour and they botched the epidural. Jesus. Yeah, I remember my wife. She had to inject a couple, 2, maybe 3 times and things like that. Yeah, it was. Yeah. Glad everything's all right now, though. Little family now, which is great. That's the best part. It's all over now. The hard part's done, honestly. I'd be happy to help people if you can regarding that. Yeah. I think I'm getting you mixed with Ashton Parsons. Who is? How is? Oh, yeah. Maybe. I don't know how. They have completely different names. Right. Kingdom Hearts Recoded. Evil Within. Nice. See, there's another series. The Evil Within series is another one. Kung Fu Rabbit. And then Resident Evil. I was always going to do those, wasn't I? Go back to them. I think I never did because I've kind of done 2 and 3. And 4 didn't have a platinum. But now, I might actually go back and do the first one. Ooh. Hang on. Code Veronica as well. So, yeah, and Resident Evil 4 on the PS3. I'm guessing that's just the hard run. Excuse me. Order 1886. Medal of Warfighter. You actually started that one as well. I definitely skipped that one. Mass Effect 1, 2, 3. 8th of May, 29th of June, and 18th of August. That's a lot of Mass Effect. 3 months of Mass Effect. It can take that long just to really appreciate those games. Uncharted Drake's Fortune 1, 2, 3 as well. PS4 versions. Assassin's Creed Syndicate, which is now fixed. I think I mentioned this last week. PS5 wise, it's now fixed. Fallout 4. Yep, so Fallout 3 was early on. Fallout 4, Far Cry Primal, God of War 3 Remastered, Resident Evil 5 without the DLC, of course. Quite a lot of DLC in that one, as is Fallout 4. Little Big Planet in 2017, I like that. Final Fantasy 15, Resident Evil 6. You actually managed to do that, and it's the PS4 version, of course. They tried 7 times and had to go for a C-section still. This is so much fun. Just relaxing, she's happy. Yeah, that sounds pretty much, not 7 times, but pretty much exactly the way it went for me and my wife as well. If you have a way I can be a teenager again, take the youth. Oh, for sure. 5 years at least. Love Mass Effect. Oh, yes. We have it now, don't we? It was PS Plus. I was going to say, I've not done the remakes yet. That's the sort of series that you can get lost in, isn't it? Maybe that's what I need. What has been missing in your lives until you have a child? Exactly. Being relied on by a helpless being is life-changing. It is. And then watching how they... What's the saying? You get your own back as well, can't you? Because it's once a man, twice a child, or once an adult, twice a child. Get your own back as you get older. Yeah, but watching them grow from completely helpless, just no idea, can't even see in the early stages, with the blue eyes, the deep blue eyes, to the point where, like now, 10-year-old son, he's getting platinums on whatever Dark Souls games. It's crazy. I look at him and think, where the hell did that come from? It's strange, isn't it? Life is weird. Fun with a friend. Okay. What's your favourite story to tell your lad, Ben? As a very young kid, I remember those Biff and Chips. Oh, Biff and Chips. I do remember that. Tell, as in read him. I never really did that. I did some, but he's always been one for wanting to try and read himself. I mean, he does read really well. So we didn't really do too many. What did I read him? I don't know. The Bloodborne strategy guy? I don't know. I'm messing. I don't know. You did. We're going to see Mass Effect. Okay, we'll see them again. RE5 was really fun with a friend. Blamed all failed QTs on my buddy. Exactly. That's what you need friends for, to blame them for things. Being relied on by a helpless being is how Mrs. B feels most of the time. Well, you don't need children then, do you? Call of Duty Modern Warfare Remastered. Yes. Little Big Planet 2 in 2017 as well. Wow, is Call of Duty Remastered that old? It's 6 years old already. Wow. Huh. Call of Duty Kingdom Hearts Point 2 Birth by Sleep, a Fragmentary Passage. I don't know if I've said that one before. I must have done. I mustn't have read it all out. Was it just me at my TV, or did the camera bug out then? It did. It does it when the PC kicks up. The hard drive does it. You'll notice it on my guides now and again as well. That's when it does it. Weirdly, the hard drive kicks up and the software has a little moment. Easy list for how rare it is. Is it? Is it really? It's not one we see that often, is it? I think I've read Goodnight Moon to the most to my kids. Maybe the Caterpillar one. We did no, yeah, it probably was that actually. Hungry Caterpillar. I think it was that. Blood Boy, yeah. No, Hungry Caterpillar, I think it was. What else did we have? Gruffalo we had. Just kind of the classics, I suppose. The big. Had some Mr. Men. God, they were challenging. I don't know what else. Right, Spy Chameleon, Marvel Heroes Omega. I'm guessing that was 100 hours, free to play kind of thing. Life is Strange. Actually, speaking of Marvel Heroes, I don't play phones on my game hardly ever. Magic the Gathering was the last one I did. But I saw that Marvel Snap was nominated for a BAFTA. I think it might even be in Game of the Year category or something like that. So I thought I'd got to download it and try it. And you know what? It honestly isn't that bad. It's actually quite a good game for what it is. It's actually really new in the way that they do it as well. So just thought I'd tell you that useless thing. This is a great question for anyone with kids here. Are there any proper left field or weird baby names you wanted but your other half completely shut you down on? Yeah, Maverick. I was more than anything I was doing it to wind my wife up, but then it just kind of stuck. And now my son wants to be called Maverick because he watched Top Gun this year, so he now blames my wife, his mum, for not calling him Maverick. So that one, let's go with that. I Wanted My Hat Back is my favourite child book. I don't know that one. Wanted me to call Rude after Van Nistelrooy. Just watched a video. A guy has cheated on his previous girlfriend, and this girl asks, "Do you expect me to go on a date with a cheater?" It depends if you. Once am I a barber? If you cut here once, am I? If I'm misreading that. I think I don't know what you mean. Some Mr. Men, God, they're challenging. Quote of the year. Well, my kids' names are. What are you doing to me? Draven, and that's Saoirse, isn't it? Hope he was fine. Where's Draven come from? Saoirse, is it Saoirse? Saoirse, as in Saoirse Ronan. That's the same spelling, isn't it? Irish. I guess Draven is Irish as well. Then I don't know what that is. As a rebel general. I wanted to call my son Leon from Resident Evil, but got shot down. That is also part of the reason why my son's called Leo, because I was going for Leon as well. I just threw it out there, and then my wife didn't like it, and then thought, no, actually, Leo's quite good, and that's where that came from. From the film The Crow. Favourite Mr. Man or Mr. Woman? Who? I don't know. Mr. Tickle? Mr. Bump, maybe? I don't know. It's Raven with a D. Draven. Oh, Draven. So that's from... which character is it in The Crow that's called Draven then? Is it Lee? The Crow. Draven. Eric. Am I losing my mind? There's nobody called Draven in it. Am I thinking of the right thing? The Crow, the film, right? Is that what you said? The film The Crow. I can't see anybody called Draven in it. I don't know where that's come from. Anyway, doesn't really matter there. I can't see it right now. Just got the second Hogwarts Legacy Platinum. What did you think of the game, and did you enjoy it much? I did about half an hour of it. I can't really say whether I liked it or not off half an hour. I have no intention of ever playing it again, so take that for what it's worth. But yeah, you played it twice, or platinumed it twice already. I mean, there's Will lagging there behind, not even done it once yet. It's called Eric Draven, right? Okay, because it just says Eric on IMDb. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. My son liked it more than I did. I'm not going to go back to it. I mean, girl asks you, do you expect to date a cheater? And the guy responds, depends. If I cut hair, am I a barber? Huh. Yeah, no, I get it. Not the best chat up line. Airborne Mofo, how we doing? If I have another son, his name will definitely be Ben, though. Really? Are you just messing around? My wife actually wanted she said if my name wasn't Ben, then that's the name she would have gone for. She's really liking the name Ben, so yeah. If I have a child, the daughter, we'll call her Ria, but the GF can name the son. Not bothered. Not bothered. Ria. Harry Potter is just Star Wars. Harry Potter's just Star Wars. Alright, we need to. Oh, we're way behind. Right, we need to do quick fire. Firewatch. Speaking of fire, Firewatch is great. What have you missed there? I'm not going to go into it, but I wonder what. The bunker, I really bored the bejeebus out of me. Metal Gear Solid 5, the Phantom Pain, Amnesia Collection. Nice, we don't see that finished that often. That's good. Among the Sleep, Minecraft again. Excuse me, 1 week, 1 day. Look at that percentage. Valley, I have done that, strangely, but it's not on my list. Deadly Premonition. Either love it, hate it. That's that one, isn't it? Unravel. I am surprised you've not done that, Unravel. But you've done managed to do Deadly Premonition and others around it. Amnesia. Guess it just wasn't your thing. Game of Thrones. Chocolate, as I always see it whenever it comes up. The Vanishing of Ethan Carter. There it is. Abzu. Worms Battlegrounds. Final Fantasy 12. Zodiac Age. Mass Effect Andromeda. Don't see it often, but I'm guessing you liked it because it's your favourite series, or maybe you didn't. I think if I was going to have a kid, I'd try and push for Leander for a boy, Persephone, and Calliope. I know it, I can hear it being said, but I can't pronounce it right now. Oh, God damn it. No, Calliope. It's like that, Calliope, something like that. Yeah, we'll go with that. Got to choose my name in Hogwarts, and I went with Parry Hotter. I mean, that's not bad. Calliope. Yes, Calliope. That's what I said, right? I liked Andromeda. Okay. George English, how we doing? Worms Battlegrounds. Yeah, done that one. Andromeda is where we're up to. Biohazard. Resident Evil 7. Duke Nukem 20th Anniversary. Bully. Nice. Assassin's Creed Origins. Horizon. No DLC. Of course, you don't do a DLC, but wasn't it free at some point? Probably. Aloy. Oh, I don't know. Aloy as a name kind of reminds me of metal. Just because of alloy. It's so close. That I don't know. I guess maybe that's why it's called that, because of the machines. I don't know. She's the muse who oversees the elegance and composition of epic poetry. Beautiful voice. That's good. Got it there. From the Greek, yes. Okay, if you said it's good, then we're good. Okay. I'm doing well, yeah, George. Thank you. Yeah, doing well. I just don't have a guide to do, which means I'm okay. Tomorrow, I'm okay. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm just going to get up and go to the gym and then meander a bit. I don't know. I just like to have those few days after finishing a guide are just so nice. And then I'll figure out what I'm doing next. Although I do have things to do, like do the website and stuff. I'm pretty sure that's not how it's pronounced. What? You pronounced it right. Okay, good. Imagine a boy called Metal. It wouldn't be the weirdest name, though, would it? Right, South Park, Fractured Butthole, Titanfall 2. I didn't like Titanfall. It is one of the best story-based first-person shooters for sure. Alien Isolation you did, though. Everybody's Gone to the Rapture, Telltale, Batman, Bioshock 2 and Infinite. We saw one, but it wasn't on the PS3. Aphrodite. Any plans for the RE7 DLC? Somebody actually mentioned that before. I might take a look at that this week. If it's fairly short, I might be able to do it in the couple of weeks that I have. So yeah, that's going to be one of the things I look at this week as well. How's the gym sessions going? Quite well at the moment. I had like a month and a half, 2 months off over Christmas because I injured, and it's just not got better, but I'm kind of working through it, and it's kind of going. But yeah, it's weird to be nearly 40 and as strong as I've ever been. It's weird, but that's kind of the way we're going, I guess. Who'd have thunked it? I have a long, 3 days trying to get the Batman Arkham City plat. Nice. Had a long, yeah, but you got it yet. Yeah, and going back to the gym, I've kind of at peace with not trying to be, shredded. It sounds weird to say that way, doesn't it? Trying to get ripped. I'm not bothered about that at all. And that being at peace with that has really helped. Means I can eat whatever the hell I like. As long as I go hard in the gym, I just eat whatever the hell I like, and that's how I'm keeping it. I do anything to be allowed to name my kid after a figure of Greek mythology. Well, there's always. It's all right. It's all right, love. You stay in bed. I'll go down to the naming office. What's it called? The registrar, and I'll sort the name out. You fill the forms, and then when you get here, you get different forms. Fill it in. Boom, done. Named after Greek mythology. Named after somebody in Greek mythology. The DLC is not the short, especially due to Ethan Must Die and the 21 plus, but the rest of the guide are easy. Yeah, this is what I've heard. Yeah. Dylan. I told her every Dylan I knew was a troublemaker. That's still true. I would probably. I don't know many Dylans, but I feel like if somebody is called Dylan, they might be a troublemaker. Yeah, you're probably not wrong there. She's half Croatian. I'd probably have to make a concession there and pick something related to that. Okay. Kratos, Zeus, all them there. Soon you'll be rowing with your son and talking to severed head. What? Rowing with your son? Oh, Chris. Right. Okay. Yeah. No. I'll get you there. Okay. Yes. No. I doubt it at this point. Well unplanned, Sam. No. It seems like it's not needed, a guide, so no, I'm not going to be doing anything for that. Neo 1 and 2 weren't my thing, I just couldn't get into them, so no. Be something I play later down the line and probably regret not doing it. Of that cutaway of Family Guy where Peter changed Meg's birth certificate from Megan to Megatron. Exactly, there you go. A co-worker of mine named her 2 boys Thor and Rocket. No, they didn't. Somebody, no. Did they not try and stop? No. Huh. Is Dylan Sprouse a troublemaker? The little kid from, well, the twins, aren't they? Is that who you're talking about? The little kid from Friends and Big Daddy? Okay. Sledgehammer. Oh dear. Right, so Lost Legacy. Kona. That was one of the easy ones I was thinking of doing. Blackwood Crossing, Beyond Two Souls, Little Big Planet 3, Skyrim again. Actually, you did quite a lot of DLC, but it is thrown in, isn't it, on the PS4 version. Rayman Legends, Heavy Rain again. That might be your first. Yes, I swear. I thought there was, I guess it's not in America, there was sort of things in place where you couldn't name your kids certain things, or they'd try and stop you or something like that. Grandson is called Trafford. That's a wind up. I know you're saying swear to God, but No. Go get them. I used to go to the gym after work, which is like 9 p.m. Wow, is that what time you finish work? But I never really felt all energized, so I've started doing the morning sessions instead, and it's a game changer for real. Yes, I have a pretty specific time I go. Around 10 o'clock, I like to be there. Or if I have to go in the afternoon, it'll be sort of 2 o'clock-ish. But yeah, there's certain times where you definitely just can't do it, and mostly in the evenings it's too busy and I really can't be doing with that. But yeah, there's kind of peak times when you just kind of have the most energy, and it seems to be around 10 o'clock, mostly probably because I have a Kit Kat or two before I go. Gotta get some sugar in there before you go. No, it's not that bad, but yeah, mornings definitely. Not too early though, because then not everything's kind of woken up and yeah, it's nasty. If anyone names their son Micah, I'm coming for you for what they did to Arthur. Yeah, imagine. Oh, you've done the PS5 version as well. Someone needs to call the police. Names are so wild these days. A friend of mine from school named her daughter Seance. Seance. We need to call it Seance. Is that, I'm reading that right? As in, that's okay. So when his grandson gets in the 70s, she'll be called Old Trafford. Ha ha! I see what you did there. Sounds like a pot and pan company. Trafford's a place in Salford. It's not part of Manchester, but if you think of it as the city next to... It's not really a city. I know it is, but next to Manchester in England. Honest to God, after Old Trafford, praise God, if they have any more, they don't. Levenshulme, Brinnington on Moss side. Yeah, or what could we think over in Salford way? Yeah, I was going to say Astley, but there's Rick Astley, isn't there? Too tired and lazy. It's one of those things that, yes, I've definitely been in that rut, but it's one of the things, when you get going, it's pretty hard to stop. Normal work days are 9 to 5. That's more of an American thing, I would say. 9 to 5, you hear American. Probably earlier in England, I would say. But yeah, as a rule, maybe offices are 9 to 5, but other things, other industries, building and things are earlier. Say maybe 8 to 4, but yeah. No. Yeah. Oh no, you've started it now. You said don't, and now everybody is. Right. Rayman Origins. Stick of Truth again. Nice. Harry Potter character. It does. Brightmoor. The Brightmoor at the end is the finishing touch as well. Downton Abbey, yeah. Rayman 3. Pure Pool, Gang Beasts, Prey. Nice. That's another one I've always wanted to do, just never did. 6 to 2. Wow, what do you do? Sounds just like truck driver hours. There are no rules here in America. My wife has had kids at her school. My precious. King Michael. That's my precious, right? That's what I'm reading it. That sounds like Gollum's had a kid. And he still couldn't let it go. Oh my dearie God. King Michael. William George Robert Brightmoor. Is that your full name? William George Robert. New Zealand, someone called their kid Tallulah does the hula film. I've heard of that one before. Warehouse work, yes. So again, early, isn't it? Yeah. Right. Moving on. Far Cry 5. Warface. Oh, wow. Friday the 13th. Is it you who said this is one of your favourite? It may be. I think it was you. Maybe it was you. It's got to be. I mean, you've managed to do it all the way through with the 200 hours or plus, whatever it is. Neo, there it is. You didn't like it either, apparently. Peggle 2, God of War, nice. Call of Duty Black Ops 4, Detroit Become Human. Ah, my neck. No, don't do this now. Finished DS1. Doing some clear up. I've done the DLC for Bloodborne. Got 100% on The Last of Us Remastered. Nice. And hello, Ashton. Don't forget someone named their kid Honey Boo Boo. That's also true. It sounds like a stage name, doesn't it? But unfortunately it's not. I have 3,000 hours. You still play it. So you've got the platinum and left it back in 2019. And you are still 4 years later. It is over 4 years later. Wait, when is 2018? I'm looking at this one. Yeah, wow. Anyway, let's change the topic. Ben, how's your hair? I mean, what hair? I think I'm starting to go bald on the back. I think it's finally happening properly. But I can't wait for it to happen, honestly, so I can stop shaving my hair all the time. Ni no Kuni 2, Revenant Kingdom, Red Dead Redemption 2. Love I get 5 months. That's quite quick, actually. In tournaments in Friday the 13th. You still got tournaments in that. Nice. Making plans for Nigel Good Track. Wait, what? Hey, thank you. Marfi Dude Gaming. Thank you. Done all the Souls games. Thanks to you. Wow. That's a lot. That's a lot of games. Thank you. And good to see you. How you doing? Tom Clancy Rainbow Six Siege. Life is Strange Before the Storm. Yeah, just didn't. Not as good as the first one. Ghost Recon. Not Breakpoint. Wildlands. Overcooked. Can't be a bit of Overcooked. Do you ever feel like growing it out? Never. Never. I don't like. Luckily, I can't grow a beard, so. But no, I don't like having long hair or having a beard or anything like that. No, I don't know. So no is the answer there. I wish I could, and I wish I was the sort of person that did like, but no. All I can think of with Bambi rather than Disney is Bambi Woods, who disappeared off the face of the earth, and loads of reported sights of her, like Bigfoot. Really? Friday was decent fun with friends and after a few pints, but glitch using kids were too common. Really? Has he got a problem with that? Observer, off we go. Through the Woods, Get Even, Kingdom Hearts 3, Uncharted 4. I feel like again, but you can't again that until you get to PS5. Sonic Mania, What Remains of Edith Finch. Speaking of being able to do it again, Spider-Man. No DLC, of course. Payday 2, Crime Wave Edition, NBA Live. That's your first sports game. Is that you? Is that the other half? I think you'd rock a mullet. No. Have you got 100% on Uncharted 4? If so, tips. I haven't. You're best asking who has done that. I don't know who it was. I don't know who that was, actually. Pat Sharp. I know who to avoid. Can become toxic, but I know everyone who's it's weird, isn't it? However, you get these like Friday 13th, Dark Souls is one of the worst for it. These communities, and they're just why are people? I don't know. Why are people? Nier Automata. Yeah, one of these days. Don't know when. Destiny 2, Vampire. Nice. Layers of Fear. That has some really, really nasty DLC. I had to play that 2, 3, 4 times, something like that. Trevor Phillips haircut. Imagine going to, in real life you're able to do that, like in Grand Theft Auto, just go in a barber with a bald head and walk out with a full head of hair. Play like 200 hours of you Uncharted 4 co-op and way too many. There you go. Tetra is the one you ask. Yeah, unfortunately, I haven't done Uncharted 4's 100%, and I never will at this point. Medieval, Outlast 2, Hellblade, can't be a bit hell. Seasons After Fall, I did that recently, in January, actually. It's really quite good. I thought it was a good, one of the better ones. Tekken 7, The First Tree, I don't think we've ever seen that before. The Forest, which is really grindy, I feel, isn't it? The Dark Pictures Anthology. Why are people people? Exactly. All right, Socrates. Yeah, but Socrates was the one who asked other people, wasn't he? Questions. The Dark Pictures Anthology. Steady on, Socrates, now. Yeah, why are people people? Uncharted is just a franchise I can't get into, no matter how. We all have them. So Man of Medan, well, maybe you've done some of the others. We'll see. Resident Evil 0. Arkham Knights. No, at least you've done it. No DLC though, of course. Goat Simulator. Welcome to Hanwell. That looks kind of grim, actually. So yeah, with the DLC, why no DLC? Is it just a cost thing, or you just move on? Because everyone has different reasons for not doing it. Never understood toxic players. Like, who cares? I used a guide. I'm after a platinum. Not here spending hours in the game to some stupid standard. Yeah, it's weird. You probably don't, but I have that short video on a Dark Souls one, and I'm using a certain set in it, a certain weapon, and yes, it's very beginner, but there's just the amount of people who comment. It's not so bad anymore, but initially when it was first, getting a lot of views, just they don't know anything about you. They obviously don't know I do the channel, I do the guides or anything like that. Just saying that, look at this noob or whatever and whoever, and oh, look at him with this set, and it's just like, who the hell cares? Seriously, it's a game. You don't own it. You're not the best in the world at it, and why are you trying to protect it as if it's your own thing? It's a really weird, strange thing that people do, the whole toxic gatekeeping and all that. And yeah, because people don't take the time to actually research either. You could just click on my channel and realize, oh, maybe he did this while trying to figure the guide out that he's making. No, they'll just throw some weird comment in and move on. You just move on. Speaking of moving on, there. So yeah, you just move on. I do get that. Why is life so short? Why is the reason we live? What is the meaning of life? What is the meaning of death? I can tell you categorically that there is no meaning to life. Once you realize that, then you'll start being happier. I want to start the next game. Yeah, Welcome to Hanwell's really good though, and freaky. In the words of Joe Lycett, I think, yeah, life is like a box of chocolates, you're fat, and it wasn't, well, if you're fat, it won't last very long. Yeah, I do remember that quote, actually, when he said that. Yes, yeah, no meaning of life, and what's the meaning of death? Ultimately, nothing. There isn't. You can spend your whole life trying to search for a meaning and realize there actually isn't one. You just do and be, and that's all there is. Resident Evil 2, yeah, no DLC. Obviously, it's all with that as well. It's free, wasn't it? Call of Duty Modern Warfare, yes. Yeah, the right percentage for that one. I'm thinking, yeah, it's the right percentage, isn't it? Late Shift, is that any better than the Bunker one? Because I do have that, and I don't know. Call of Cthulhu, The Council, Mortal Kombat 11. I'm not doing DLCs either unless it can't be avoided or I truly love the game. To me, DLCs, extra money, a waste of time. I just want to move on. I see. Yeah, I wish I could. I really wish I could. Do Resident Evil 0 really need to get off my bum and do Remake and RE0? Yeah, I've got to do those as well. I was thinking of doing guys for both of those at one point. Is to breed and play Bloodborne. Okay. Sure, why not? But yeah, the whole DLC thing. My problem is I won't pay full price for a DLC, but if I see it, sometimes it comes really cheap, and you're like, oh, it's not that much, and then I can get that 100%, and it looks better, and then I buy it, and then I never do it. Occasionally I will, eventually, but yeah. I just like seeing that little bit extra filled up. I don't know. I wish I didn't have that, but Yeah, like Days Gone. I've not done it. I'm kind of okay. I'm not as bad as I used to be. Evil Within 2, Ether 1, Blair Witch with its weird thumbnail. Mad Max, hopefully you've done online so you can finish it if you really wanted to. RE0 is a pain to do, not going to lie. Oh, I guess not then. I agree. I bought the Spider-Man DLC and never used it really. Don't really care about 100%, just want the platinum. Yeah. I don't know. I think it is more of a, if I really like the game. My favourite quote on life and death is from Shakespeare's Julius Caesar. Cowards die many times before their deaths. The valiant never taste of death but once. Yes, I know that quote, even though I messed it up then. Yeah, I know that. A coward dies 1,000 deaths and whatever. I know that's not, but that's the... Who said that? That was in something. A coward dies 1,000 deaths and the valiant tastes of death but once. Someone has kind of changed it and it was in something. Yeah. No Meaning of Life. I thought it was 42. Ooh, what, 42? I don't know what you're on about then. Right, I'm going to need to go and just fill my water up with some toilet water or something. And then I'll be back in a moment. And we have only got an hour left and a lot of list left. Yeah, 42. What do you mean by that? I thought it was 42. Meaning of Life. Is that a thingy one? Monty Python. I think it might be. I see I was wrong once again. It is Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. Sorry, Ben, I'm a slacker. Not at all. My list is like this in the middle as well. Wake up, have breakfast, play games, have lunch, play games, have dinner, play games, have snack, play games, spend 2 minutes with girlfriend, boyfriend, play games, go to sleep. Yeah, that's how you mess up things. Yeah, we'll not go into that, shall we not? I never knew you did the Last of Us 2 collectibles guide. I would have used it. I did. It wasn't. Yeah, it was one of those ones that didn't. It was one of my last ones where I decided I'm going to switch over because there's certain ones. Let's be honest. Power picks and PS trophies, whatever his generation is on PlayStation. What is he? PlayStation 5 trophies now? Yeah, PS5 trophies. I can't compete with them, unfortunately, with guides. Sometimes, like my Star Wars ones, they'll take off, but most of the time they just won't do anything. And that's why I have to be kind of different. That's why I do the full ones instead. Really hate Ubisoft. Last one I enjoyed was Far Cry 2 and maybe Watch Dogs 2. Far Cry 2 is, still my favourite. Most colourful is by the author of Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. Colourful what? Oh, life should be a journey to the grave with the intention of arriving safely in a pretty and well-preserved body, but rather to skid in a broadside cloud of smoke, thoroughly used up. Yeah, that somebody else used that quote as well. Looking forward to Mirage. Most DLC to me is just not into it, I guess. I'm already excited to start the next game. Yeah, you can think too many games ahead. I've been guilty of that for sure. I got that. Oh no, I'll play that. And then I'll play that. And then, yeah. You just kind of rush through things or don't finish things. Everybody does that. That's the whole backlog situation, isn't it? The STBF. What's STBF? So good. I love playing them alongside the long time lobbies. Star Wars? No, it can't be Star Wars. I don't know what that is. Is it Star Wars? Battle Station? What? Anyway, Layers Fear 2 you did. I did try that one on a stream once. Shadow Colossus you've done. We did see that earlier on. Monster Hunter World. No, somebody mentioned it earlier on. Or maybe we saw it. I don't know. No, we did. Eco we saw. Monster Hunter World. Yeah, good luck with that. Star Wars Battlefront. Is that what you were saying? It is, isn't it? Yeah. Best Souls game you played? Bloodborne. It's an easy one. Dead Island Definitive Edition. Manhunt. That was banned for a long time, wasn't it? 25. Nice. Just filling 50 character limits. Well, thank you, Felix. How are you doing? Shadow. If we're shouting each other's name. How are we doing? I'm good. How are you doing? Good to see you. And yeah, thank you for 25 months, Felix. Love Dark Souls 2, not the PS4 version. Okay. Bloodborne's my favourite. Nice. Hello, Nez. How we doing? How's it going? I'm good. How are you? Yeah, good to see you. Lots of people here. Actually, how many have we got? Okay. Come on, out the way. Oh, Jesus Christ, it's good. No, don't. I hate it when it snaps into place when I move windows around. Yeah, it's good. I have actually noticed that these streams don't get anywhere near as many views as they used to, but I'm never going to stop them because it's for the people who are here now, the 30, 40 of you who are here every single week. Bloodborne is what started my Souls 1 Platinum journey. Oh, nice. Ended doing all PS3 games and every From Software. That I like. There's still the PS3 ones I haven't really touched, but then because my PS3s have died and I haven't had a chance to. Currently working on The Quarry and Like a Dragon Ishin. Okay, how's The Quarry going? I've not heard the best of things about that. Like a Dragon, obviously. Yeah, heard good things about that. Been having ear pain today, otherwise fine. Got a couple of trophies and some of the games from the list. Didn't start any new ones. Well, that's good. You didn't start new ones. That's always a plus, isn't it? Yeah, ear pain. There's very few pains as bad as ear pain. Shadow Wilson, evil alternate version of a character that hosts the chase. Always have to bring the chase back into it. Right, Doom, The Surge. You didn't like The Surge. I quite liked The Surge. Actually, I really liked it. Surge 2, though, I don't know. Okami, Deus Ex Mankind Divided, Plants vs. Zombies, Garden Warfare. Did quite a lot of that. Tomb Raider, nearly there on that one. Shenmue, the first one, Hunting Simulator, Shenmue 2, The Division 2, Grim Fandango. Nice mix of games here as well. White Day, isn't that a horror one? White Day, a Labyrinth named School. What? Gris, yeah, great game. Anyone else struggling to find a game they want to play? Yes. Anyone I get bored of? Yes, absolutely. It's just everything's not Elden Ring. That's the thing I'm looking forward to now the most is Elden Ring DLC. Now it's officially announced. Even if it doesn't have trophies, I'm still doing videos for it. I used your DS1 guide for both PS3, PS4 version. DS2 differs so much from your guide. I had to wing it. Is it? Yeah, it's pretty damn different. There's a lot of different enemy placement and things like that. Yeah, it's quite different. Mad Max, I love that game. Yeah, I've heard it's got. I never actually tried it. I do know people like it though. Yeah, unfortunately, it's the Surge. Oh god, I absolutely hated it, but love the Surge 2. See, I'm the other way around. The Surge I really liked, but Surge 2 just wasn't happening for me. I did quite a bit of it, good few hours. Yeah, not my thing. Yeah, that's fine. Forgot to say, Ben, I went out with a few mates around Marple last night. Old Marple. I was in Stockport briefly today, so I guess that works. Yeah, Marple. Where are we at in Marple? Finished Tomb Raider 2013 and Battlefield 2042 this week, and now really know what to do. Yeah, it's a tough one, isn't it? BS enemy. Yeah, it's different, completely different. Just realised my favourite name of all time is Jake Paul. Why? What? Diablo 3, Reapers of Souls, Erica, Far Cry 3 Classic Edition, 7 Days to Die, Saints Row the Third. Yeah, Saints Row the Third, the last good Saints Row. Call of Duty, Modern Warfare 2, Maneater. I did get the DLC. It wasn't that bad. I did a bet on the chick fight in MMA yesterday for the belt. Made $2,500 from €100. God damn. Pure gambling, bad habit. You are a gambler. The chick fight. Can't believe I read it out like that. So you are a gambler, but hitting $2,500 off €100 isn't too bad. Ended up doing a bit of karaoke in Mella Conservative Club. Powerful rendition of Elvis and American Trilogy. So you actually went that way. You were even closer than you thought. If you said Marple, but Mella, that's even closer. Yeah, I'm not going to tell you that. That's a weird thing to tell you. I would have bought a year to my eye. You mean another crease, another line? That's what years to my eyes are. Yeah, obviously I know what you mean there. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater. The odds were huge that fight at 25 for a submission win. That's damn fine work there. Isa, how we doing? Yeah, gambling is just something I've now and again, I've not done for a very long time, but now and again I would maybe get a scratch card or do the lottery. But yeah, gambling is just not something I'm comfortable with ever. I like sure bets, not safe bets, sure bets. What's that for? Why is he going mad? Michael, what's going on? Yeah, so Subnautica, Control, Death Stranding, Control, yeah. No, that's the other version, isn't it? Death Stranding, nice. Don't Knock Twice, The Outer Worlds. That's been reissued again now, hasn't it? Outer Worlds has got a PS5 version. Dissection, Drowning. Oh, I've got some of the easy ones coming up. Drowning, One Night Stand, Sagebrush, My Name is Mayo, Generation Zero, The Suicide of Rachel Foster. I did that recently. I wish that was great. It was almost there. It could have almost been there. If I make unsure bets, it's for nothing really. That would change things hugely. If you do unsure bets, okay. Little Hope. So we are doing more Dark Pictures. Fallout 76 did not click like 3 and 4 did. A Way Out. Excellent. Bloodborne, your favourites. That's the most important thing people lose over time. They start betting what they really need to survive. Yeah, that's the problem. I had a bet with my uncle that Liverpool couldn't win the league. £10 coming my way. I worked at a club and a man seeing people spend hours gambling just killed me. Kept it decent to work, but it was so depressing. Yeah, it was when I worked in a few pubs and that, and just fruit machines, seeing people just pour all their money into them just for that hit. They and then they say the one they say is, well, I'm too deep now. I need to win back, and then that mentality is the one that kills you. Yeah. I don't just go random social clubs in Marple. I've got a mate who lives there, and we ended up there after going around a few other places. Okay. Yeah, random places in Marple. The view from the top of Mellors Summit, yeah. Just wanted to do an emote, but I'm afraid my reasons we don't speak about. Oh, right, of course. Generation Zero. Wait, what? Skipped over that one. Generation Zero was really good. What type of game is it? I can't see anything about that. Gives away nothing. I just hate. Oh, there we go. Conflicting opinions within, right next to each other. That's actually, just going up here. So this is how we tell that Wolverine really likes the game, because Bloodborne has its DLC finished. Is that the first one? That might actually be the first. I don't know if it is. It just feels like it is. The lack of clocks, windows, and constant lighting and food and drink to keep people 24/7 is frightening. In what? Pubs? Bookies? In Vegas casinos? Yeah, I went to Vegas, and I had I maybe... I didn't even sit at a table. I did a couple of spins on a wheel. That was it. Not interested at all. Oh, I ain't gonna roll fruit machines ever. You're not doing those. It's not your only DLC you've finished. Giant machines. I mean, that sounds quite good. You do still need to do the Bloodborne DLC jiggly bits. Getting you on a night out one day, Ben. I've got a lot I'd like to discuss with you. That sounds serious. I mean, I'd be kind of boring. I don't drink, but yeah. A lot to discuss. That does sound serious. The Talos Principle. Heard decent-ish things about that. Maybe not. No, it's definitely recommended to me at least once. Doom 64, Infliction, Case Animatronics. That's got to be something to do with the Freddy thing, right? Concrete Genie at that percentage, of course. Elia. I think that was one of the ones I bought. I don't actually know what it is or has on my list. I don't know. Fall Guys, yep, that can stay there. Flashback. Is that the old? It is the old Flashback. Why have we not seen that before? Huh. Spirit of the North, Assassin's Creed Rogue. Yep, again, remastered version. Plants vs. Zombies, Black Flag, again. So a bit of an Assassin's Creed. Yeah, there it is. 2 and then the rest up there. So it's one Assassin's Creed, something else. Completely different. Lost Ember, Call of Duty, Black Ops, obviously 2 things here. That's actually a really impressive one. It only has 5% DLC. That doesn't sound right for a Call of Duty. Assassin's Creed 2, The Coma, 2, Vicious Sisters, Brotherhood, Revelations, Intruders, Hide and Seek. I started that. That was the game that I stopped on. Intruders, Hide and Seek. The house in that is really good. I really like the setting, but yeah, I don't know. That was just the one I stopped on. I don't know whether it was just too much at that point, and didn't carry on after that. Saw people destroying their lives in this job. If you gamble, I have no issue, but when you go too far, then yeah. But hell, I can't say anything if I want to keep my job. Yeah, like when you walk past. Betting shops are everywhere. They're probably the most common shop place of business in England. If you go to the cities and the villages and little towns and things, betting shops are just everywhere. And it's unfortunately it's not the people who have money, is it? It's the people trying to get out of their situations by betting, and it just makes things 100 times worse. Did anyone else watch the John Jones fight? I don't know who that is. Looking forward to Doom 2. Playing Doom 2. Doom 2? Which Doom 2? Who? Fall Guys has way too many trophies. Yes. I'll go with that. Gonna try and play them all. The COD games. Nice. Start with Black Ops 2 this morning. Ah, nice. Good choice to start with. Or weird choice, maybe. Why Black Ops 2? The inner workings and nature of the universe with you. Oh, Jesus Christ. Sure. That does sound serious. Be a laugh, though. Yeah. Probably nowhere near as... I don't know. I don't want to make myself sound interesting, but interesting in real life, I don't know. Probably just be a massive disappointment. Me, that is, not you. The Mama Back trophy was annoying. Mama Back. Yeah, so like I said, I kind of gave up with it. Which one was the Mama? I'm going to have a quick look. I got to have a quick look just to put some context on this. Mama Back, Mama Back, Mama Back, Mama Back. Wait, what? What's the Mama Back trophy? I don't actually know what that is now, looking at it. Or maybe you weren't talking about this game. I don't know what I was... Yeah, it didn't look too difficult. What are you talking about? Is it this game? It took me 5 hours. Ben, do you think the Avengers servers also shut down in September, or just the support ends? If they've just said support ending at this point, usually they would say if the servers are going as well. I can't say that they're not going to, because they might, but they usually give warning. They'll start with support ending, and then like it'll just be in limbo, some weird place like Anthem, and then eventually it will just disappear and no one will ever know. So I think you're alright for a while. Black Ops 2, Ghost and Advanced Warfare, PS3 are the last COD games I need to do. Rush cleaning up before it comes. Honestly, if you're worried about it, I would just do it and get it out of the way. Just go at it for a weekend, get it done, and then you don't ever have to think about it again. If you really want to finish it, that's what I'd do. Looks like Bloodborne has one set of trophies, no matter if you have the North American copy or EU. That's true. It does, yeah. Are we all having a Platinum Chasers meetup one day? I mean, it's easier for me and yourself. Mama Back in COD. Right, okay, I was looking at completely the wrong game. Okay, that makes more sense. Call of Duty Cold War. Oh, right. Doing Dead Ops till the end boss, which takes 4 hours to do, the hardest trophy. Right. I mean, a Platinum Chasers meetup would be quite interesting. No, it'd be very interesting. It'd be great to meet some of you, but some of you make it sound like I don't like some of you. To me, I mean, as in only some of you would potentially come. But I'd be too scared about saying that with me then. It'd just be me on my own. No, and there's so many people from all over the world. It's just not feasible, is it? But I mean, if I ever go to some sort of gaming show or something like that, I'd definitely let you know, and yeah, we'd do something there. But apart from that, my trophy really turned me off. Guess I'll stick with every game aside from that. There you go. That'll do. That's a good way to think of it. Right, Battlefield 1. I actually quite like Battlefield 1 quite a lot. I did that legitimately. The DLC, not the DLC, the online. The DLC I was started. I did start. And me no speak English no good. Did start. Has a horrible trophy. Stopped it. Plague Tale Innocence, excellent game. X-Blade's Lost Memories. No, what's the X-Blade I'm thinking of on PS3? No, it's not the same. Yeah, the Bloodborne North American version doesn't include DLC. Yeah, we have the thingy edition here, don't we? Game of the Year type thing. Who's closest to us both here out of everyone in the community? Genuinely have no idea. Who's closest to us both here? There's a couple of people who got Liverpool. Smuzz is in Liverpool, aren't you? there's a few from Liverpool. I'm trying to think who else it is now. Oh, who else? There's a couple from Liverpool, I'm sure. Can't do a meet-up. Imagine doing a pub meet-up. Someone like Roxy is 12. Someone like Roxy is 12, but Ben is 36. It's going to look like make the papers. No, Roxy's not. I'm not saying her age. No. She's older than that. I'm not going to give away a lady's age. I know what you're trying to say. Yes, it'd be a weird thing if, you go for a meet-up and there's just a load of young girls. Yes, I know what you're trying to say. Ben, you could do a celebrity guest at Stockport Comic Con. Yeah, right. Saying our celebrities, what you mean? That's what I'm, writing at. I have both copies, so I just load my EU disc when I'm playing. Would I have 2 trophy lists? No. We don't ask. No, not Liverpool. I'm pretty sure just over the Pennines in Keighley. I've got to say Keighley. Keighley. Just over the Pennines. That's not very far at all. That's the west side of Leeds. So, I mean, 45 minutes-ish, something like that. 3-hour train ride, okay. I know, okay. Right, Dishonored. Just schedule a meet-up during Star Wars Celebration since they jump continents each year. Yeah, that's a good one as well. I mean, if I'm ever on the continent as well, I would have. But then everyone, I mean, who would really want to anyway? Probably no one. Like I said, no one would turn up. Dishonored, Far Cry, New Dawn, Remnant from the Ashes, Sleeping Dogs. Nice, yeah. PS3 version as well. Thief for PS3, so a bit of a PS3 renaissance here. X-Blaze, Dishonored, Dragon Age. I guess these are all now games. God, we're in 2021 and we're only halfway through the list. You've done a lot recently. Oh no, it's 7 years. Yeah, nearly 8 years. Yes, it did take you quite a long time, so I'm guessing this is a legitimate PS3 one. What would 12-year-old be doing in a pub? Is this a common thing in the UK? Unfortunately, it is. I mean, the pub is a broad term, but there are many different types of pubs. You can get a food pub, which has kids in all the time. Or you can have a drinker's pub, which unfortunately has kids in all the time as well. If we end up doing a meet-up in Liverpool, I'm going to go into prison for a few years. Got a few Liverpool players on my killers. Okay. Jesus. Didn't need to read that out, did I? I would come, but for some reason my car won't make it to the UK from the eastern US. You've got one of those. Surely you're in the US. You've got one of those big trucks. That'd be all right. Isn't Ashton Parsons from Yorkshire? He said he works in Yorkshire Pudding Factory around here. Then again, he is a juvenile, I think. Dodgy 2 hours, yeah. X-Blaze is a visual novel. Okay. Thief was boring for me. I like the idea. I played the classic games, but man, the last game put me to sleep. It wasn't the best, was it? But it's better than nothing, I think. Iris Fall I did recently. That wasn't too bad, actually. Baseball Breakthrough. Oh, we've got the breakthroughs coming. Oh, no, that was it. Tales from Borderlands, Doom Eternal. Yeah, don't even bother with the DLC. You've definitely not missed anything there. Dark Souls 3. Excellent. Sekiro. Oh. Okay. So you're a Souls fan, but not Sekiro. I get that. Dragon Age Oranges had trophies. I'll add that to my list. Quite tough, apparently, as well. My hubby wanted to sell the PS3, so I hooked it up and cleaned up some games I had on it. Okay. Right. And now it's gone. So, gone forever. Dragon Age Origins will forever be at 7%. Spent more time in a pub than at home as a youngster. My old man is a fan of the pop. The pop. That's a very polite way of saying something I'm not going to speculate on, but to say another way. The Last Dead End. No, I don't think I've ever seen that. It's an easy one by the looks of it. Dishonored again in Rays of Light. I did this and I did not. I always the setting looked really good for this game. That's what made me try it. And I don't know, didn't click with that either. Sekiro just wasn't feeling it. Yeah, I mean, I really do. I've got to try it again. It depends from Germany, so I was in pubs at 6 months old. No, neither of my parents drink, so no, never. It's never been a thing. Alcohol, never been in the family house or anything like that. I guess that's well. Although, yeah, early 20s. Watch Dogs Legion, Sinking City, Autumn's Journey, Code Vein. Oh yeah, we've got that now, haven't we? Fallen Order, Zepho Club, Garden Warfare 2. You didn't do the other one, but you did 2. My Aunt is a Witch, Dishonored 2. It doesn't have DLC. I'm surprised at that, actually. Grand Theft Auto 5. You have done. Very nice. That takes so long, doesn't it? There's no meeting in Liverpool. That's hostile territory. We're doing a meet-up in Stockport. Meet up in Crown. The Crown in Hawk Green. Flashback to adolescent adventures. A certain part. Yeah, my main pub was in a place called Disley. Missed the last 2 shows. Are you still doing? I'm not, Gordo. No. No, that didn't end very well. It was always an experiment, and it bested me. I just felt like I was not getting anywhere, and it was just not something I wanted to do. Ultimately, it's just something I didn't want to do. Wanted to do it. Yeah, it just took too much time up. I don't know how people do it. Honestly, I don't know how people do the leaderboards. You've got to get to a certain point and think, right, that's enough now. I don't know how they do it mentally, how they get up every morning and do them. Good, I don't drink too. No, I've never felt like once I stopped drinking, I never felt like I needed it again. Like I say, in my early 20s. But no, after that. What do you think of Final Fantasy 16 since new gameplay has been put out? Yeah, it's one I'll be trying for sure. And Hello Kamikaze. Yeah, it's one I'll definitely be trying at release. But I'm not going to watch too much of it, to be honest. I'm just going to get it and see where we go from there. Ribina's all I need. Ribena. I haven't had Ribena in a very long time. We're going on to drinks now, aren't we? GTA is one of those I got hopes of platinum but never will. I thought the same, and then I did. I left it for a long time. Lucasade, no. Cheeky Shandy, Strongbow Dark Fruit, Strongbow. Yeah, no, I could never. Cider, the acid in the morning afterwards, that was killer. No, not a fan of anything like that. That's a huge challenge. At least you tried. I wondered if burnout would be an issue. I know it would be for me. Yes, I'm still feeling the after effects of the burnout, or still feeling burnout a month later. I haven't played anything at all, really. A couple of things here and there, just because my son wanted to try them or whatever. But no, I have no desire to play anything. The next thing I'll probably play properly will be Resident Evil 4. I do like the odd Scotch whiskey, to be fair. And when I said odd, I mean once in a blue moon when I'm trying to be sophisticated. Smoking jacket and Scotch whiskey. Yeah, no, whiskey was never a thing. No. Dark Souls 2. Oh my god. Anyway, Dark Souls 2 remastered. Nice. And 2 there as well. Dead Island Riptide, Legends of Talia is one of the easier ones, isn't it? But yeah, of course, you got all the Souls done. I haven't seen Demon Souls, but not at the PS5 yet. Oh, we did see the original. Cyberpunk 2077, you actually managed to do 1 month, 2 weeks. Arog, that was okay. I thought it was. Last of Us Part 2, I've not done the DLC, even though it's free. Love a good Aussie beer. Which is the Aussie? Are you in Australia? What's the Australian beer? It's 4X, right? Or is it Foster's? Because the Australians don't drink Foster's, do they? They drink other things. Oh, maybe I'm just making stuff up. I don't know. Because there was an Australian in the pub where I was, and he drank Foster's, which was weird, apparently. Anyway, Lego Marvel Superheroes is more Lego, yeah, of course. Resident Evil 3, Lego Harry Potter Collection 1 to 4, Conan Exiles with its DLC, nice. I genuinely didn't drink bar a few isolated occasions till uni. Okay, you don't drink at all, Will. You not drink either? Thank you, Jigglybits. Foster's Dark Fruit and Bailey's are the best. And now I don't mean Trophy Fanatic. Bailey's is a Christmas Eve drink. Yes. They do that Bailey's cream now as well. My wife always has that at Christmas. But yeah, that's about it when it comes to alcohol. Bailey's cream at Christmas. Goosebumps the game. We drink anything but VB and 4X. Okay. Cooper's Green and Carton Dry. I don't even know what they are. Never heard of them. No, I do drink what I'm saying. Didn't start properly until... Oh, university. Okay. I don't drink either. Nice. Seem to be sort of split 50-50-ish here, aren't we? People who do, people who don't. Yeah, on we go. Goosebumps. Pumpkin Jack. These are all the games I've been sort of looking at for doing the challenge I did. Pumpkin Jack is one of them as well. Goosebumps, Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Obviously, I've done that a long time ago. Foxyland, Killing Floor 2. That's quite a long one as well, isn't it? Although it only took you a week. Kingdoms of Amalur: Re-Reckoning. Synergia. Lydia. Oh, Lydia, I have heard of that one. Murdered Soul Suspect, Red Faction 2. Promessa. How do we still find games? I've never heard of them after doing this for so long. I started drinking when I realised I would have to work for 49 years. That'll do it. I just drink coffee. Okay. Yeah, coffee is the only time I drink it is if I go to my parents' house because they have a nice coffee machine, or here now the streams I always have a coffee. But apart from that, it's always tea. Have a drink twice a year, New Year's and your birthday. Because then you got a load of people asking you on nights out for different things, etc. A load of social dues, Soviet commie dues, okay. Chalice Dungeons in Bloodborne, it's so hard. Which one? Rocket League. Oh, I need to clear my throat and it's not going to be nice. Excuse me. Right. Yeah, Rocket League. That has free DLC, does it not? But you're not doing it anyway. Minecraft Dungeons, which we all have now. No, not yet. Tuesday, tomorrow. No, Tuesday. No, that's not tomorrow. Monday is the one after Sunday. Might get out of Vimto. Feels like drinking wine. Vimto? Don't do coffee, but coffee revels are... Oh, no. Coffee revels? They're the disappointing ones. No, the orange ones. Only the orange ones. Even the rest are disappointing. Revels, I've not had those for a long time. Anyway, Assassin's Creed Valhalla, Hack GU Last Code. Mortal Shell I do like. Harry Potter Collection. Again, feels like I've said that a lot on this list. Obviously, it's only 4 of them. Or, unless there's Vita. No, we haven't seen any Vita action, have we? Is all the Rocket League DLC free now? Yeah, I thought it was when they made the game free. I did some of it and I'm pretty sure I didn't pay anything. Excuse me. Last of Us series, I'll just wait until it's all up and then I'll grab that. Hobnobs of the SAS, Rich T, like Dad's Army. A bit of Peter Kay there. Are we all in agreement that Hobnobs are the best in tea? I really don't get how people dip things in their tea. It's just not. No. Do you dunk biscuits in tea? It's just not anything I've ever done. Mortal Shell looks good, but there are no good guides for the platinum I found. No, I didn't do one, did I? No, I don't know then. Mostly collectibles and then the run afterwards. I've got videos for that. I'm stuck in Sinister Lower Lauren Root Chalice. Which boss is that? Ben having hobnobs and tea. Bloody lovely. It's an amazing scent. No, I can't. No. No. It leaves little bits in your tea. No, it's... No. But I paid for something. I'm pretty sure I didn't pay for it. I love Weetabix and Lipton. What? Okay. Cookies and milk. Biscuits are for breakfast. Biscuit. Oh yeah, biscuits. American biscuits are different, aren't they? They're basically scones, are they not? Something like that. I only dunk in my coffee. No dunking. No. Used to be completely dry Weetabix as a kid. My son does, but he has the little, the bite ones. But yeah, the big ones, eating those dry is, yeah, that is, for some reason, that is a bit strange. Unkindled Warrior, how are we doing? Follow the guy for all the Souls games, I enjoyed it a lot. Well, thank you so much for helping me get the favourite series platinum with great company. Well, thank you, and hello, good to see you. It's the Amygdala boss, Amygdala. Yeah, that's the one a lot of people... There's not much I can help with at this point. Ben, I'm stuck on God of War 3, hardest difficulty at the Giant Scorpion. Why? Yeah, only dunk french fries and milkshake, that's what you want. That's not weird. That's completely normal. I don't remember the God of War Scorpion. I genuinely don't remember a scorpion in God of War. God of War 3, that is. Where is that? Oreos are vegan. Are you vegan? I didn't know they were vegan. But mostly savoury, otherwise cookies. Yeah. Oh, come on. Oh, Pickle Dungeon, Monster Munch. No. It's a north-south divide thing. What is? Oh, scones and scones. Rank. There's a word anyone but English will know. Won't know, should I say. Rank. Blaming Thatcher isn't ingrained into me for most things. Right, on we go. Subnautica. Yeah, we've got quite a lot to do and not much time to do it in. Subnautica below zero. We're in 2022. You really have done a lot in the last year. Like you said, kids are growing up. Ben, I'm stuck on Dead Space 3. My co-op partner bailed on me. What an asshat. Oh, I don't know what you're going to do there. Only trouble hand Chalice Dungeon was the boss in the last one. Parry him. Descendant. Thumerian Descendant. Yeah. That one will get you. It does, yes. Right, It Takes Two. Resident Evil Village. Alan Wake. Oh, DLC, of course. Yeah, it was included, though. Winter's Daydream. Gisei. Reminiscence in the Night. Dull Grey. Aborigenius. Yep. Loot DX back in 1995. Biomutant. You did not like Biomutant. The Sheep P. I'm sure they do. Santa's Workshop. Titan Chaser. Red Bow. These are all easy ones, aren't they? Evil Inside. Retrace memories of death without escape. Moons of Madness. Not seen that one before. For Final Fantasy 16. Well, 16, yes, we'll see how that goes. But Lies of P, yeah. Vegetarian for 16 years. Nice. Yeah, I would... Pretty much vegetarian apart from the fish that I eat. Which isn't all the time. Nice. Ready Salted Hula Hoops and the dip. Whoa, no. You had me at Ready Salted Hula Hoops. dip you get with a choc dip is the best one. That's weird. My son had one of those today. I've not seen them for a long time, or taken notice of them. Best groups 4 cheese and onion ones. Is the 4 cheese and onion? I don't know what they are. It's where you're one of those giant cubes chained up in the air. Right. I still don't remember. I remember the cubes. I still don't remember the scorpion though. Any ideas about Metro Exodus Platinum? I'm about to go for that one. It's good. I did a few videos. It's pretty straightforward though. I can't remember what videos I did. I don't think there was anything important for that one. There's just a couple of random trophies, miscellaneous ones for the endings. That's right. There's a few different endings you need to worry about, or friendship things you need to worry about. Apart from that, it's quite easy. Yes, you did for a minute here. Still Stand, The Ketchup Story, Pig D, Round Invaders. My Name is Mayo 2. Wow, there was a joke there, but I'm not saying it. We know the guy who played Big Mac in Casualty. He owns a music shop in Tenby, Wales. I don't know who that is. I will see you, Michael. See you later. Okay, right. I'm caught up. Yeah, Saints Row 4, Final Fantasy 7 Remake. So, yeah, a decent way through. I'm guessing just the difficult stuff going on there. Indigo Prophecy, Spirit, Lucky's Big Adventure. How was that? What do you do in that? That's one of the Disney, DreamWorks, something like that. Hoa was good. That was a really good looking game, Hoa. Tomb Raider, with that percentage as well. The Chick C, Air, Memories of Old. Shadow of War this time. Disco Cannon Airlines. What in the hell is that? Is that a guy in a cannon and a cow with a purple hat on? What is that? Ark Survival Evolved. Quick Maths Advanced. Alien Destroyer. Pinball Breakthrough. Chickens on the Road. Mass Effect is back. Minecraft set to the DLC stuff. Shadow of Tomb Raider Platinum. Love to see. Yeah, it's good. Memory Lane 2, Paradox Soul, Tokyo Run, Space Intervention, Barry the Bunny. What happened with Sweet Witches? That wasn't one too easy then, I'm guessing. My Big Sister, Dreaming Sarah, Distraint, Mass Effect 2, just throwing that in there. I'm guessing you were just doing all of these, 20th, 18th, while you were doing Mass Effect games. Blind Men, Cow G, so they're taking you like 3 minutes, 8 minutes, just to tide you over. Mass Effect 3 is done, but you haven't done the DLC because probably difficulty at this point. Siberian, and you're not bothered about 100%, so it's fine. House of Ashes, Lent's Adventure Story 1, Lent the Easter Bunny. Rift Raccoon, speaking of Lent, getting Dead Island Riptide Platinum before Dead Eye 2. Congrats. No, you haven't got it. You're getting it. Yeah, get that done. In the past, I was a vegetarian for 4 years. Stopped when my blood test showed the lack of iron and other stuff. I eat meat now, but very sparingly. Treat it like a medicine rather than food. That's an interesting take on it. Lack of iron. I do. I guess that's why I would never stop eating fish, is just that stuff you miss. You get enough from that. Did I try Atomic Hearts? I did not. I've not heard the best of things to do with that. I mean, even PowerPick giving up on a guide, that doesn't really fill you with confidence, does it? I struggle to eat food that isn't... I've never struggled at all when it comes to finding food out. But then again, I can still rely on the fish side of things, so I guess that helps. I eat meat because it's delicious. Yeah, a bit of a Jeremy Clarkson mentality there. Just buy the fake meat. Some of them are really bad. Some of the vegetarian stuff is just you can't have it because you're vegetarian, so don't make a vegetarian version of a beef Wellington. It's disgusting. yeah, some of the fake stuff is fine. A lot of it is pretty nasty, to be honest. There is stuff I wish I could eat, like chicken, which is really high in protein, so I don't have to drink all sorts of other things trying to find the protein. It's be cheaper, mainly, more than anything. Get my blood work done every few years, and they grade you bronze, silver, gold, and platinum. Huh. So you have you ever had a platinum for your blood work? That's amazing. If you have, that'd be really cool. Eon. There's a name I've not seen in a while. How are we doing? It's been a long time. I always get platinum on your blood work. That's pretty cool. Does it add it to your count as well? What? Right. What does that entail? Platinum blood work. Eon, man. Very long time. Like, seriously long. A year, maybe? Feels like a long time. And you've stuck around as well, man. Thanks for the membership as well. Yeah, what have you been up to? It's maybe, if not 6 months, if not longer. Right, Dishonored Death of the Outsider, SpongeBob SquareHead, Legends of Talia, so PS5. That's your first PS5 game? And then Riff Raccoon, Barry the Bunny, Pigeon P. So yeah, you're just getting all your stacks out the way. Oh, that's a joke I could have done, but Will did it instead. Meaning, I guess I'm eating and getting everything. I guess I've never thought of having my blood work done. I guess you should. Doing well, just been busy lately. How have you been? Glad to see you still doing these. Yes, we stopped for a minute, but back now. Well, since the beginning of the year. Still doing them. Yeah, I've been well. Doing really well, actually. So, yeah, good to see you. Busy on Sundays. Don't get to drop by. Well, it's good that you're here now. An eon is 1 billion years. Is that right? Is that mathematically what it is? Reminiscence in the night. Yeah, so Maquettes, The Long Reach, The Dead Tree of Ranchinum. Yep, that word. Sea of Solitude, you did on PS5. I didn't think that one worked properly. Exactly, SpongeBob SquareHead, technically not wrong. And Mayara, hello. Did I see you before? Or was that last week? You've been quiet. Yeah, SpongeBob SquareHead. I mean, yeah, technically he has. The Friday the 13th. Oh, no, that's Killer Puzzle. I was going to say Friday the 13th is the one we saw before. Elden Ring, excellent. Astro's Playroom, also excellent. Slovak Run, what is that? The jumping stuff is My Name is Mayo 3, Wolf Among Us, Jumping Taco. They don't actually have any guides, but why would they, I suppose? The Bat D Jumping Pizza. You literally just jump, right? X, jump, done. Mayara is still around, yeah. Sea of Solitude was a good one. Was it? Okay. Because it doesn't work on PS5, I believe. Not properly, anyway. Demon Souls, so that is everything done, apart from Sekiro, which is fine. Bugsnax, nice. Bugsnax is... I really liked it at the time, but it's not anything I want to go back to. I saw the April wave of Lego Indiana Jones sets were leaked on Instagram, and it resurfaced my childhood fascination, which I've been into numerous times. Yeah, I did a spot of Lego purchasing today. I saw the what's it new one, the Lord of the Rings, the place where they do the meeting, Rivendell one. It's a pretty damn good looking thing. What's the difference between N and A? What's the difference between... Yeah, I don't know. NA, that surely is this. Non-applicable, isn't it? Or not applicable. I don't know. What is this? So if I hover on it, it doesn't do anything, does it? Unless... No, I don't know why they... Maybe there is a guide there, but there's no time or something. I don't know. Space Kabam 2, Kruger, Basketball Breakthrough, Space Kabam 2, The Jumping Fries, The Explorer of Night, Syrup and the Ultimate Sweet, Plants vs. Zombies, Battle for Neighborville. That's 130 hours. Is it really that long? Started going through Outriders for a couple of friends recently. Haven't looked at the trophy list, but I'm assuming it's grindy. I think it is, isn't it? I told Mara this before, but I used to get my mum to bury bits of broken teapots, etc. in the garden, go around digging for them and study them dressed in Indiana Jones. That is brilliant. Fart, no, I'm not. No, I'm not. Just saying that out loud. No, they'll be after this, because usually I've finished now this time, but now I'm going to go over a bit just to finish this one. No, there won't be another one, unfortunately. We'll start again, same as last week, same thing next week. I've shown it a few people here. I would say I want to see a picture of you, but that would be weird, wouldn't it? I want to see a picture of you as when you were a child. That's not something you say on the internet, is it? Being something which I've had held in opposition for virtually my entire life. Well, you're still, I don't know to what extent you're doing it, but yeah, it's still something into, isn't it? Gathering Storm. Hope you're doing well. I am. How are you doing? Any guides this week? Done anything new? What's your next one? Cross the Moons and X, The Wine Story, Hidden Shapes Animals. I think I bought these because they look kind of relaxing and just do odds and but I don't know if they'll actually do them. Dot to Dot, aren't they? Alien Zix, When the Past Was Around. Is this any good? I think I had this on my list, or I can't remember with that one. Guardians of the Galaxy twice with the Auto Pop, Spidey D, Nightlights, Memories of the East Coast, Takarita, Memoranda, Weeben Blocks, 890B, 0B, The Bronze Age, Cyber Engine, oh my god, I'm falling apart, Cyber Engine, Ghost of Tsushima. I just sent it to you on PS app because it won't send on Discord. I look very into it. I'm watching you on TV with the audio from my phone because the phone is 2 seconds ahead. That's quite jarring, is it not? Still working on Metal Gear Solid Rising VR DLC guide. Metal Gear Rising DLC. There's DLC for the VR. All the info. Thank you, Eon. Thank you. Appreciate that. Good to see you back. Good to see you back. Yeah. It's great when people you kind of think have gone and then they come back. You are well into that, aren't you? That's weird. You look like a friend of mine when he was young like that. Maybe you're him, and that's the secret. That's what it's been all along. Never look back. Watched Indiana Jones and never look back. We did it. Gary Stringer, there you are. Elden Ring, yeah, Eon, thank you again. Elden Ring is done. Elden Beast was the biggest challenge for me, really. Pest Threads was saving grace. Pest Threads. Yeah, Gary, you weren't quiet there for a minute. On the comments, I thought you'd given up, but no, he's back. Congrats, you did it. You don't ever need to apologise for it not being more, Eon. Not at all. Just want to show a bit of extra. No, you've stuck around for so long as a member and you've not even been here. So thank you. And yes, as long as I have that sub, I'll be here and don't plan on lapsing anytime soon. Yeah, that's what I mean. Thank you. Next year, me and my brother are 21 and 30. Within like 4 weeks, I might be having a joint fancy dress birthday party. That sounds like an invite to everybody here. Does it? I'm reading that. It sounds like an invite, right? Smoz has just invited us to his birthday party in next year. That's what it read like to me anyway. It's the Canadian in me. The polite Canadian. Oh my god, it's Gary Stringer. Gary, man, thank you. You did it at the end of the other one. What was the last one you did? It was Bloodborne, wasn't it? Thank you, Gary. Appreciate that. Yeah, so what's next? So you've done... It was Bloodborne you did last, and then Elden Ring. Are you doing the rest? Who would you go as? Fancy dress. I mean, anybody with a shaved head, I suppose. Vin Diesel. I don't know. I don't know. Fancy dress ain't my thing, honestly. Thank you, Gary, Anion, and Eric earlier on as well. Amazing, all of you, and everyone, members, everyone who turns up, to be honest. I don't know if the primary school mock-up Indiana Jones outfit is going to fit anymore. You could try, though. Surely you've still got the whip. Anyway, we need to... Oh, my God. It feels like I've done a load, but we haven't moved. The Last Campfire. We're in 2022 as well. Welcome to Jane's Story. Immortals Phoenix Rising, which I did actually quite like. Resident Evil 2 is excellent. There's Leisure Suit... Larry, wet dreams don't dry. I can't believe that's still going. Mechanica, Froggo, Life is Strange, True Colours. I actually really like Life is Strange, True Colours. I thought it was the best one of the three so far. Space Explorers, Red Planet, Oriana Story 1, My First Date RPG. Okay. What's the favourite soundtrack for a game? I don't know. I don't know. I'm going to think about that now. I don't know. It just sounds like I'm going to say like it. Just the Souls games I have to go with, because I had them all. No, I didn't have them all. I'm telling you a lie there. I had the Bloodborne on vinyl. I was going to get the Dark Souls ones. They just sound so damn good. I had Demon Souls as well, actually. I don't know. I guess... yeah, I guess a lot of the best ones, soundtracks and that, are probably going to be the old JRPGs and stuff, but that's not my thing, so... I don't know. You know what? Interesting ish fact, Will... I know you like your facts. I have never listened or heard to any of the RDR2 soundtrack. Any of it. Because I had the audio off the whole time because of copyright. So I've never heard any of the music in Red Dead Redemption 2. As much as I played that. Honestly, I forgot to just turn it back on. The Quarry is a palate cleanser. Thanks again. Looking forward to RE remake. Well, thank you, Gary, as well. Next month, RE4. Definitely. That's going to be a good one. Journey. Ooh. Bloodborne is definitely up there. Oh, Death Stranding does have a good soundtrack. I've never listened to it, as a soundtrack, but yeah, I've actually started listening to soundtracks again. I've been watching Tarantino films again recently and picked up a few of the soundtracks because they're so cheap on CDs. It's crazy, and it's just because I'm reading everything. Like, I'm reading the scripts for a lot of favourite films and things like that, and just sticking the soundtrack on while you read the script is a pretty damn cool experience, to be honest. But yeah, game soundtracks, I don't know. Nia, probably one of those things. I'm glad you liked it. You kind of trash before the storm. And I don't like it when you do it. Yeah, before the storm, I don't know. I just didn't like the main character. I thought she was a bit arrogant compared to the others. Life is Strange is definitely the most rounded characters in it, and just likable ones as well, honestly, and that's what you need. Do you have The Witcher? I do not. There's some good stuff. Assassin's Creed have done some good soundtracks, just specific pieces, I mean. The album Timefall was essentially a bunch of Sony music artists. Death Stranding theme compilation is really good listen. I will have a look for that as well. Jenny the Band is better. Legend of Zelda, Katamari. Okay, the album Timefall. I'm gonna have a look for that. Time for... I tend to play games without the music in the background, to be honest. I do quite often because, copyright. That's why I do it. Right, on we go. Sketchbook about her son. Son? Have they spelt that incorrectly? It's S-U-N here. Or is it son as in happiness? The Whiskey Story, check run. Excuse me. Donuts and Justice. The Walking Dead Season 2. I didn't do that. Okay. Far Cry 6, that's got a lot of DLC. The Medium, who are the guys doing Silent Hill 2, right? Nickelodeon All-Stars Battle Brawl. Welcome to Mark's Story. Probably has a ridiculous title as well. Hang on. Story in the World of Project Summer Ice. Okay. Bendy and the Ink Machine. That's quite rare. 4.4. The Walking Dead Final Frontier. Ghostwire Tokyo. That one just disappeared, didn't it? Chloe. No. The one who's supposed to be super edgy but kind of just comes off as arrogant. I think she was called Chloe. I'm forgetting the names of which one it is. The one with the hat on and the dark hair with the colour in it. Which one's she? Been great in the background as I go for the last trophy and Slay the Spire. Joseph Bolton. Hello. And Slay the Spire, I always forget about that game. And that is like my perfect type of game. I always forget it's a thing. I always say, right, I'm going to do this one and then completely forget. Do you still do the PS Plus review for Trophy Hunters? Yes, that's what we're doing. PS Plus. Oh, sorry, no. PS. Jesus Christ. No, I do not. I stopped those quite a while ago, actually, because honestly, everybody else was doing them, and they kind of just run their course. And the screen probably just went funny again there because my hard drive just booted up again. No, I don't do. I've not done them for quite a while. Decently say, very games. Lots I ain't heard of. A lots. Is your real name actually Eon? Yeah, Blasphemy. Who's Blasphemy? Is that your favourite now? Old Mega Man games have banging tunes. Yes, they do. The Bubble Bobble as well. Blasphemy. She's your favourite, I'm guessing, Mayara. Is that what we're saying? Strawberry Vinegar. That sounds gross. Maneater. Spider-Man, Miles Morales, and Miles Morales again. Life is Strange. Oh no. Life is Strange Before the Storm. Better not say anything. Martha is Dead. Life is Strange Remastered. Life is Strange. I really like Life is Strange 3. Strange Colours. Whatever it's called. True Colours. Also extremely good. I did. Did you give me your PSN? Your name is not Eon. It would be good though, wouldn't it? I recommend going for Slay the Spire. Just enough randomness in the trophies to make it feel rewarding. Okay. That might be the sort of thing that I need. Of course, we can't forget the Mega Man 2 soundtrack. Every song is a banger. I haven't heard it for a long time. I don't remember it too much, but yeah. I know there's a game I'm forgetting. I know there is. It'll come to me once I've finished. Lego Jurassic World, Kingdom Come Deliverance. That's quite a long, difficult one, isn't it? Metro Exodus, Tome's good. Lake Endling Extinction is Forever. Correct. The Jumping Coffee, Thunderflash. By very definition, that's what extinction is. Extinction is forever. What? Okay. The Jumping Pumpkin, Horizon Forbidden West, twice. I don't think it's happening. I don't think I've installed it. It's been sat there for 2 weeks or whatever it is. I don't know. I don't know if I'm ever doing it. Best soundtrack, Fall Guys. Oh, dear God. Killer Plays 23. I've written it down. I've put ad. I'll remember. How can I get my trophy list reviewed? Just be next week when I start and sort of spin the wheel, as it were, with all the names of the people here, and you might get on. Or maybe it'll be Jiggly Bits after 5, 6 months, however long it's been. You've been waiting now. Predator Hunter Grounds. That sounds like your sort of game. I guess the asymmetrical kind of thing. Friday the 13th, maybe not. Or maybe that's what you were thinking as well, but didn't finish it. Mythic Ocean, Black Death, A Tragic Dirge, Song Out of Space, Song Out of Space, One Night Stand. Wow, what happened there? That's one of the really quick, easy ones, isn't it? Planet of the... What happened there? That is... Even if it glitched, could you not just restart? Is that supposed to be Mulder and Scully? The Song Out of Space? That is horrible. Menu theme as their funeral march. Oh, as much as I hate that game, that sounds like a really good idea. Just looked into the games for the month. Not thrilled. Code Vein was a clunky. Oh right, that's a shame. First Last of Us. Yeah, it did. On Discord, well, remember someone saying that nobody active. Future Days, Last of Us. A trophy glitched. Okay, that's what I was looking for. Okay, that's a shame. Planet of the Eyes, Drizzle Path, Deja Vu, Chernobylite, Silver Chains. I did Silver Chains in that month as well. That was... it had its moments, actually. Not great, honestly, but had its moments. Werewolf the Apocalypse 2033 Redux, Tom Clancy Division, Fall Guys again. How come you started again, or was that just a random auto pop? Speaking Code Vein, my guide will be getting some new view numbers, I guess. Yeah, that's good as well, isn't it? It's, yeah, I like that as well. When a game gets put on PS Plus, you know, you get a few more views on the other guides. When's Discord voice chat coming to PS? Isn't it slowly rolling out already in certain places? I thought it was. Or it's very soon it's happening. Gotham Knights, almost there. The Marauder Chronicles, Terminator Renaissance. I didn't know that DLC, honestly. Resistance Edition, Enhanced. Tower of Balloons. Otterific Arcade. Tower of Dragon Asia. Scarlet Nexus twice with the auto pop there. How's the one plat a day going? It's not. It stopped 2 months ago. Yeah, it was not happening. It was always an experiment. The Last of Us Part 1, again, nice. Sonic Frontiers, a couple of times there. A little bit of a longer auto pop. The Jam going underground is a classic to have. The Gotham, I think it's been somebody else. Glitched. Oh no. Ow, 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 ow. Ow. It's in the beta right now. Okay, like you're the one of the people who gets the beta builds. Right. That's what I thought. You're the GOAT of YouTube Platinum User. Well, thank you. I'm thinking I'll do Dead Space with you next. How is it? What would you say difficulty? It's one of the best remakes ever, to start with that. Difficulty-wise, with my guide, it's a 1. No. Sort of 5-ish, just to be conservative, but if you got a bit of experience there, you're going to be lower quite quickly. It's not as hard as it initially seems, that's for sure. Yeah, if you're quick with the quitting out when you die for the impossible difficulty, there's like no difficulty. There's a bit, but it's honestly not as bad as it seems to start with. It's a really excellent game, though. You choose your leaders and place your trust as their lies wash you down with their promises rust. Huh, what's that from? Mohammed, how's it going? You have to start all over again in wherever the hell it's gone. Gotham Knights. Wow. Is Arnold in the Terminator games? No. That guide is insane. How is The Last of Us Part 1 40 hours? Maybe it's taking it from the original, which it shouldn't be doing, but maybe that's the reason. Space Explorers, Luna, something, mission. GTA 5 again. Isn't that autopilot? I guess you're doing it legit again. God of War Ragnarok, Sly Cooper and Thieves Raccoonus, Stray twice, Gardens Between twice. Gardens Between is good. It's a 1, sold. No, yeah, let's not, yeah. 4 or 5. Deathloop, And thank you for 3 months as well. Deathloop, I don't know. I was going to try it. Is it still on Plus? Artful Escape, yeah, you've got Plus here, haven't you? Gardens Between, Artful Escape, God of War 2, Sly Cooper 2, The Language of Love, just Language of Love, I thought I was going to say more. Hitchhiker, Elder Scrolls, again, you said you'd done it again, there it is. It is taking it from the original. Does Scarlet Nexus open up? I don't know, I've not tried it, I couldn't tell you. I know Wolverine can though. Gonna call it a night, Jiggly I will see you hopefully next time we can do it. Yeah, we've not got long here. Yeah, we've got the bottom here. So your first was the Corinth Ribbon in Killzone 2, and your first platinum was Heavy Rain 12 years ago. That makes you feel old, doesn't it? What is the extension you're using? It's on Chrome. For the difficulty, I forget what it's called. Just type PSN profiles in the extension search, and it will come up. There is if you on the, I can't remember exactly where it is on the website. There is a link to it somewhere. I think at this point Jiggly should have their list reviewed next week. If everybody else agrees to that, I don't see a problem with that at all. But then there are others waiting who've been a long time. Although he's definitely the longest at this point. Yeah. Got Large Limpet. I'll see you soon. Good night. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles is the Turtles in the collection. Observer, System Redux. Is that how quickly you can do it? Wow. Jiggly next week. Okay. Going Fortnite Platinum. Almost done. Need 1 week. Wow, that's impressive, Mohammed. Wow. Slide 3. Honor Among Thieves. Yeah, it goes to Tsushima again. Multiverse. Kensei the Second Turn. Foreclosed. Ah, there's your favourite, Roxy. Pumpkin Jack again. Call of Duty Modern Warfare. Oh, you did it. I couldn't get... You did it early, by the looks of it. Oh, no. Oh, no, you didn't. You did it. You did it. You did it about the time I was trying to do it. I couldn't get that mission done on Modern Warfare 2. The co-op one. 3 stars on one of them. No. It's one of them. I don't remember which one it was now. Yeah, it just wasn't working. Wasn't working. Say I. I think Jiggly Bits might be it. That's a nice surprise for them when they turn up next week. Your normal platinum routine, yeah. It'd be a nice rest after doing that. That's a hell of a thing. Foreclosed again. Near Replicant. Not done as well. Another glitch there. Vice City. Rainbow Six Siege. Last Stop. World War 2. Oh no. These low percentages. Scrat's Nutty Adventure. Director's Cut. I know what you've done here. You've auto popped most of it and then not done the rest, but I really liked going back and doing the rest. It didn't actually take too long either. 15 attempts with 6 different people. Yeah, it just... apparently it used to be really easy. The guy I was doing it with said it used to be really, really easy. But it just wasn't. So we never actually formulated a proper plan. I didn't go back to it, and now I don't have it anymore. So I'll probably never get it at this point. But yeah, it was a real pain in the ass. Rage 2 has some of the worst collectibles in any game ever. Frozen Freefall Snowball. Fight. Yeah. Isn't that free to play? Why? Is this your daughter's? It's a strange one to start. 1 out of 10, 100 hours. That's a random one. Grand Theft Auto Vice City again, twice in a row. Wow. Starlight Shores. So yeah, there's a few of them. Starlight Shores. They've definitely thinned out. Dead Space, excellent game, best game so far this year. Frightance. Yep, that's a word now apparently. Grand Theft Auto 3, Control, Tales of Arise, and Kona again, which you are currently doing as of today. And that's the top. And then, of course, all of your rarest are in Friday the 13th because, of course, they are. That's a hell of a one to get. And you're still playing it as well. That was a lot of platinums. 425. Whew, we got there. Not too... Oh, it's half an hour over. I was going to say not too far over, but it's half an hour. If you want to rig the system, make 6 separate accounts and have them all request a review. Then ask username. I am late. Yes, you are. But finished Life is Strange Platinum and started working on Crisis Remastered today. So that's my excuse. No, you don't need an excuse. But hello, Pokenome. Good to see you. Yeah, they patched it and made it a lot harder, apparently. That's mine. I used to play that Frozen game on my iPhone. Oh, right. It's just a chill mode. Fair enough. Yes, hell of a list. Hell of a list. So much variation as well. Some easy stuff, but it does look like you've kind of weaned yourself off it, which everybody ultimately does in the end. And then you're just going for quality again, which, again, people do. Yes, hell of a list. How you doing, Soren? How are you doing? Got the Mortal Shell plat. Excellent. The Unchained was kind of BS. 22 tries on the no shell run. Yeah, you had to do the kind of running R2 attack on it. It was, yeah, not fun. Not as bad as I thought it was going to be, but definitely not the easiest. Do you remember that guy who played all the Just Dance games? Who was that? I don't remember that. I don't know who that was. And Mastic saying it was his wife or something. Yes, yeah, okay. I can imagine. But review. I'm out of here now. Thick smoke. Next week I'll be doing it again. So we're gonna have a look next week. But for now, yes, I'm done for now. Roxy, I'll see you soon if you're already going. I'd be embarrassed by my list. Oh, I say already going. It's, yeah, everyone's going. Be embarrassed by my list these days. It's all over the place, and I don't think I've gotten a platinum in a year or so. I mean, you did say you're busy, so of course. More is the thing. I've not got platinum in, like, oh no, tell a lie. Dead Space I have, but that kind of goes with what I'm doing. But apart from that, nothing in 2 months. But I do have like 26 this year or something like that, so it's not too bad. I can stop. Get them all done in the first month and then stop. Done with easy platinums unless they are super dirt cheap, or I mean they all are anyway, aren't they? You see them on the, if you sort by price when the sales start, the cheap ones are they're like 50p and things like that. It's crazy. But yeah, obviously easy platinums are completely fine if the game is amazing, because that does happen quite often, grease and things like that. Right, I need to go and lie down because my neck is hurting like mad for some reason. I swear, every time I'm complaining about some pain, getting older. Yeah, have a good week, everyone. Jipley, Tetra, Gordo, Wolverine, of course. I don't know why I said it like that. Eon, Thick Smoke, Will, Roxy, Soren, Pokenome, who's just got here. Mohammed, Eric, thank you for that earlier as well. Adam Brown, Eon, thank you for that earlier as well. And Christ, names. It's easy. Yeah, Gary Stringer, of course. Thank you for that. If you're still here, hang on, who's that now? Smuzz Murray. Wait, what? Have you changed your name? Thank you, Smuzz. Is that any film tonight? Yes, I'm going to watch Safety Last, because it's only about 70 minutes and I fancy a bit of old slapstick. Yeah, so that's what we're watching. So yeah, Will, I'll see you later. Gary, yes. Yeah, Smuzz Murray, is that a different Smuzz? Or is it the same Smuzz? Is it a different account? Ben, gonna catch the comments of Dead Space. You will, Gary, you will. Yeah, hope you enjoy. You will enjoy it. Eric, I'll see you soon. Eon, good to see you. Good to have you back. Hopefully you can jump in next week as well. The Doug, no problem at all, Wolverine. Good night, everyone. I need a drink. Good night.